trust myself. I don't even need no help. Did it by myself, I don't need no help. Tryna stack money like books on the shelf.
Hundreds in the bag, got me feeling like the man. Shorty body hustling in the summer on the sand. Way she's working for it, got me feeling like the man. Shorty body hustling in the summer on the sand.
Did it by myself like a selfie. Nobody try to help me. Came to the club with an island girl. I'ma take it to the crib and let me buy you pearls.
Did it by myself, no one helped me, yeah. Now these bitches want a selfie. I like big gold chains, I like big gold rings. Let me take it to the crib and let me buy you things.
Fell in love with an island girl. I told her only time will tell.
She likes to ride in the ice as well. Will it be forever? Only time will tell.
Did it by myself like a selfie, yeah. Nobody try to help me, yeah.
She likes the ice and I ride as well. Will it be forever? Only time will tell. Big dog status, two-tone paddock. Stacks in the crib, I got a two-floor attic.
Got a two-floor attic, got your girl in the attic. But I'ma bring her right back, dude, don't panic, I'm savage. And nigga, if it's beef, we can manage.
I know a couple guys who walk around with automatics. I got big dog status, I ain't playing, I ain't average. I'ma leave you here in static, I'ma leave you here in static.
Fell in love with an island girl. I told her only time will tell.
She likes the ice and I ride as well. Will it be forever? Only time will tell.
Fell in love with an island girl. Yeah. I told her only time will tell.
She likes the ride and the ice as well. Will it be forever? Only time will tell.
Take note.
Tino, babe.
Yo, Tino, he'll get his dome pop. Satin blue on his whip, but he ain't no cop. Don't stop, spray up his motor till it smokes up. Cause what I bought for insurance, I have it wrote off, you joker. Suck on your mum and take note, cause the foreign ring up in his grill. That grandma stovetop, don't flop. Fuck up the game like this was Roblox. Oh gunner, running this field, I'm for your walk up. Drum roll, load up a cannon and give her more shots. I put your face on a beam, now you're Zordon. Treat you like an old sketchbook, you'll get drawn on. I lead your girl from the back, I'm that raw blood. Wait, who the fuck feels they could do me something? I'll roll up in your ends with a toolie busting. 32 ugly as shit, like Miss Rooney's husband. Somebody cut me the deal, I'm just too disgusting. Niggas think they next in line, but they ain't doing nothing. Mask on, metal in hand, Freddy Krueger's coming. Tools all up in your home, I'm here to fix the plumbing. House blown, toaster run, leak gas from your oven. Dior on your girlfriend's face, and she best get to sucking. Head game resemble my dad, cause it was good for nothing. Yeah, I'm still vegan, but I'm down for beef. Niggas think they slip with a dialect, but talk is cheap. Watch your mouth, little nigga, because I roll with heat. Top said there's no returns, and I see no receipt. I put your boy in the back, like he was groceries. Riding round with the burner boy, in case I find any extendo. Licking off shots, until it overheats. No mask, did it barefaced, just so they know it's me. Eyes closed, chest wide open, heart surgery. Usher said, just let it burn, let's make it third degree. Niggas think everything's jokes, until you shoot his queen. Shot was funny as shit, it barely missed the beam. Wax on, then wax off, to leave the burner clean. Then open up the Uber app to flee the murder scene. Waving a stick will make them levitate. I raise a toast in the air, let's celebrate. See a couple holding a blade, like it's wedding day. And yous can leave with a slash, just like wedding cake. Bitches on snap in the snacks. Oh no you ain't, know your place. Worked up flawless, you look like bellyache. Beat my dick all off in the face, and let it detonate. All facts, just ask your mum, she'll demonstrate. Damn right babes, I'm a jerk, just let it marinate. I gave it a beat like I was Penfold. And some retarded head, my tongue's mental. Babes, if you die, then you die, cause you was meant to. Nigga, all I do is draw, I'm a pencil. Run up on you niggas like the rent's due. Dude, screwed, if I see food, you're on the menu. Your homies have to find the Dragon Balls to resurrect you. Fuck it, you niggas can all hate. I'm better than all of you niggas I don't rate. If your girl's fit, 4+4, she'll get 8. I'm a chiropractor back, just setting them all straight. Scorps, take note.
Yes, people, we are back live. We are back live on the Sarcasm City TV YouTube for this international break, people. So it is the crossover week. in the Sarcasm City TV universe, people. This is the SCCU, people, the Sarcasm City Cinematic Universe, where you see all the individual shows I do. The Manchester City show, Man Them City, gonna talk from the Arsenal show, the Premier League podcast, Yardman edition, the Bayesian show with Bayesian Reds TV, Man Them United, where we see all of these shows at various points cross over and talk about each of his teams, because you lot ask for them all the time. So it's only right I start with these two shows, because these two shows separately, a lot gets said. You know what I'm saying? With the Manchester City and Arsenal shows, these two shows separately get said, and both get mentioned a lot. Vader will mention TJ and Don C. Don C and TJ will mention Vader as well. For some reason, I catch strays from all parties involved, unfairly and unnecessarily. So whether it's Vader, whether it's Don C, who's there giving me the middle finger behind the scene, or TJ, who just crashes on me on a daily basis for no reason whatsoever. So that's what this is, people. So please keep all your comments, all your questions, Manchester City or Arsenal related. Man Them City podcast meets the Gunner Talk from the Arsenal podcast. Obviously, these two sides are embroiled, people. These two sides are embroiled in a title race. So Manchester City obviously just won the Carabao Cup a couple of weeks ago. So how will that impact the title race? But before I bring on everybody as well, make sure you hit the like button on the video first and foremost, whether you're watching this live right now or watching this back after. Pay the tax when you enter the City of Sarcasm. So hit the like button on the video. Make sure you follow and share across all the socials at Yes It's Flawless, at Sarcasm City TV, at Sarcasm City TV, at Yes It's Flawless, on Twitter and Instagram, people. So follow and share across all the socials. And just as important, make sure you subscribe to the Sarcasm City TV YouTube channel and subscribe to everyone's channels as well. Links are in the title. TJ Warren TV, Donversation TV, Veta Games TV. Veta will be here shortly, but the Arsenal lot are in the building. TJ is here. Don C is here. How we doing, man? How we doing? What's going on?
Nobody. First of all, nobody cares about Vader. They know that they're only here for me and Don C. So let's just go ahead and get that out of the way. Big up the chat. And they're not even here for Flawless, if we're being completely honest. They're here for Don C, because he's looking good in that fucking white tank top. You can tell he's been out in the fucking parks, fucking lifting iron, doing what he does. You know what I mean? And then you got Flawless here, the criminal, who I think needs to be locked up for good. YouTube jail will not be good enough. I am talking actual jail. I am talking something with iron bars, okay? Someone, and this is absolutely ridiculous. Mr. Take Note. I can't believe him. He was just like, yo, TJ, Don C, are you available next week? I'm like, next week I'm on vacation, Flawless. I need vacation from what I have experienced this year, the last 9 fucking months, right? And I'm not even having a kid. The last 9 fucking months have been crazy. And now he's asking me to work on my fucking vacation? This is absolutely ridiculous. International break? My players are on international break. They pulled out of international break, you know?
They did?
You know, and I'm glad they did. Feet up. Fucking go to Ibiza, man. Go. Do what you got to do. I took a pill in Ibiza. Go and do all of that. Just don't sprain an ankle while you're out there. That's all I'm saying. Don't sprain an ankle. So, yeah. Big up everybody inside. I told you, Flawless. I told you when I woke up this morning. Things have been mad in my life right now.
Yes.
On some edges of my life, I'm completely blessed. You know, unbelievable. Like, how the fuck? How did I get so lucky? Then on other sides that happened to hit me this morning, I took it out on you. And you know what? I'm going to continue to take it out on you because you're here and you're here smiling. And there are things that we need to get into, opinions from certain fan bases, yeah, no, unreal slander. No, this is not slander. I am speaking facts, okay? This is Sarcasm City. All I do is speak facts on this show. I've been on this show for almost 3 goddamn years, okay? 3 years I have I want to know, and then I'm going to throw it over to Don C. and big up Rants for the Raid. I want to know how many fucking hours I have spent sitting here looking at your dumb smile. I want to know. Somebody in the YouTube world, I'm looking at the camera, aggregate it for me, because I will never get that time back. And honestly, like, we need to go back and we need to look at how much I've grayed. You know what I mean? Don C here, he doesn't age. He's the ageless fucking wonder, okay? And I know Don C is older than me, but you wouldn't know it because he's too busy fucking smiling all the time, okay? We're going to get into it. There's a lot of bullshit going on, Flawless, and we got to talk about it. And look, I may be projecting, okay? Because there's shit going on in other areas of my life, like I said.
Yeah,
I may be projecting. It's nothing personal until it is personal. But yeah, no. Let's get into it, and big up the chat, big up Don C, my guy, and then Vader.
Vader will be here shortly, people. Don't worry about it. Vader will. Big up to Atro in the chat. And that was just an unnecessarily, 5-minute assault, verbal assault on me. It's just so unnecessarily. And Don C didn't catch no strays because he's the one who's been smiling the most and that. Like, I've been going through that. I'm just happy to see you, man. That's why I be smiling at times, when we do these shows. You feel me? Like, that's what it is.
He's like, I feel like I just got called in on a Saturday. You know what I mean?
Yeah, facts. It's true. It's true.
Because you don't care about the people. That's why, man. That's why you man care about the audience.
No, absolutely. If the chat wasn't here, if H wasn't here, actually, I don't care about H. If Charlotte wasn't here, I wouldn't be here, right?
There we go. Shouts to Atro, nephew in the chat as well. Shouts to Charlotte. Says, evening, guys. How you all? Hope you're all blessed, Charlotte. Always good to see you. You lot, make sure you subscribe to Charlotte's channel, Char Talks Ball, and all the links underneath in the description. It's on the featured channel page as well, people. And you'll see her here on the channel again also. Don't worry, dumb man. Vader will be here. He will be here. Yo, serious, man, got a whole wrestling promo on me, like just unnecessarily at that. So unnecessarily. Just at the top of the show. People
think it's unnecessary, but they have no idea what goes on behind the scenes. They have no idea what goes on behind the curtain. You know what I mean? Like everybody, oh yeah, they're cutting promos in the ring. You have no idea what's going on in the locker room when the camera's off. Anyway, big up Don C, my guy.
It's crazy, big up Don C. And nephew, keep me posted on the Jamaica. I was watching it, but please keep me posted on the Congo Jamaica game, please, nephew. Thank you. Don C, how you doing, my friend?
Apart from watching this game right now, it's fucking pissing me off, blood, because all we're doing is defending, and just hopefully wishing that my team goes through. But anyway, people, the Arsenal fucking City show, you lot wanted it, so we are going to make this shit happen, First and foremost, make sure you're liking, subscribing, big up the chat. Hate your pussy-o, you learned from your pussy-o uncle. This is what I'm saying, fuck that shit, what I'm saying, big up. Fuck the Tottenham loving pussy, they call fucking flawless. You get what I'm saying? We ain't starting this nice. We ain't starting this cool. You get what I'm saying? Because all I've been hearing is this Arsenal slander from every single one of you motherfuckers. It seems like, do you know what? Do you know that song from Tupac? The world, was it Me Against the World? That's what it feels like for us Arsenal supporters. You get me? All of you motherfuckers wishing for a downfall. You know what I'm saying? But I've got recordings of all of you motherfuckers. So keep it up, you pussy-os, Oh my because God, if we do win the league, I'm just gonna do a live, just showing your tears. This is what I'm saying, I'm gonna catch your tears in this bottle, I'm gonna pass it out to each and every single one of you motherfuckers. First and foremost, before I even forget, yo, TJ. Blessings, manners, and respects, and this goes out to my full Arsenal people out there. True say Charlotte, she's a nice young lady, so she ain't gonna get no shots from me. It's a shame that you have to work with this fraud, but you know what, better the fraud than you don't. What I'm saying, So manners and respect to every single one of you. I hope you're having a great morning, evening, and night, depending what time zone you're in. We're just sitting out here waiting for Vader. Do you get what I'm saying? But it's all good, I'm gonna be nothing but respectful today. I'm going to be nice today. I might cuss out Tottenham for once because I can't wait for them to get relegated. Do you know what I'm saying? Because that is my wish. That is my belated Christmas wish. Please, Santa, do this for me, please.
All right, so if you lot, now we've had the second promo cut, because TJ passed the mic, to his stable mate, and it's just so unnecessary. If you lot got any questions about City or Arsenal, feel free to get them in. Any questions for Vader in particular, I'll start and get to as well. But Dante, I'll go to you. Obviously, you lot, a lot of players pulling out of international duty, which again makes all the sense in the world. I'm not gonna hate. That's the smart move to do. You lot are chasing down the Premier League. You lot are chasing down the champs, FA Cup, etc. I've asked you this before, but now you've had further time to reflect on it. The Carabao Cup loss. Do you see it impacting you lot? If indeed as well, some of these players aren't just pulling pulling away from their international teams. Let's say a couple of them are genuinely injured. How concerning is that for you?
Do you know what? First and foremost, fuck fuck the Carabao Cup. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like I wish I could have the same energy as so many others, right? And getting angry and all the rest of it. But there's a reason why I couldn't answer the question when Flawless asked me, because I was never confident in the first place. Yeah, right. And to be honest, I'm glad we did not win this. You know what I'm saying? I'm so happy we did not win this, because if this was the only thing that we won at the end of the season, it would have gave my donkey motherfucking pussy old fan base something to hold on to. Yeah, and I don't want to give them nothing to hold on to. It's the Premier League or nothing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but I'm so happy that Arteta finally done something, right? By not allowing these players to go to this friggin' pointless money grabbing, bullshit of a fucking friendly against Uruguay and Japan, which none of us motherfucking really care about. The only reason why I'm watching Jamaica is because that's where my family's from, and I really want them to qualify. You get what I'm saying? Apart from that, I did not watch one England game. You think I give a shit about that? Yeah, it's like you know what it is. Yeah, I'm so happy that Arteta got his finger right, his blood clot arse right, and started to take this shit serious. Do you hear what I'm saying? We've already qualified. For him to even co-sign for any single of these motherfucking Arsenal players to go, right? Yeah, that would have been it. This is what I'm saying. I would have probably lost my head, and I haven't lost my head all season. The fact that Madueke went down, was the reason why they don't want none of these motherfuckers to go in the first place. Look, right? Yeah, have we got a big squad? Yes, but one thing that Arsenal have is injuries. We've been having injuries since fucking 2006, 7. Do you know what I'm saying? Every season we're getting like 5 or 6 players injured. Now we have 11 players injured. Yeah. I hope that it's just a facade when it comes to this injury thing. Yeah, I'm hoping that it's more of a rest, which I wanted these players to have. Yeah, because we've been playing every 2 to 3 days since December. People, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, they need a rest. They need to relax a little piece. If they want to go Ibiza, I wouldn't really say go Ibiza, because there's a lot of vixens there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and I don't want none of my players to be getting caught up at all of that shit. We just leave that for this motherfucker right here. You get what I'm saying? Like, you
facts,
bitch. Yeah,
facts.
All right. I need my players to relax. I need my players to put their feet up, to ice themselves, to get into recovery mode, to get into those ice baths. I need my players to come back next week, and be firing on all cylinders, because you know what, fuck the great white shark. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying that right here, right now. Fuck the great white shark. Yeah. Do you remember at the beginning of the season, right? Big up Pops. Yeah. At the beginning of the season, all I said was, it's not that I don't think Arsenal can win the league. I really do. I do not trust Arteta. Yeah. And something like this through this international break makes me trust Arteta just a smidge. Yeah, just a little piece. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah, because like I said, 11 injuries. Like it's when you're going for the title, 11 injuries can be destroyers. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you got a Pep chasing you, not even a City, a Pep chasing you, because it's not even the fact that he can put 10 games together. Right? He's only got 8 games to play. Yeah, and I know
7. I think it's 7.
No,
I think
you got 7. We got. Yeah,
oh, you
7.
got 8. Oh, they got 7. Oh, right. Okay.
No, we got 7. They got 8. Right.
All right.
It's not the fact that I know they're gonna drop points. It's what are we gonna do? Do you know what I'm saying? It's more of right now, with the players that we do have, right, that are fit, that are willing to play, because we know that Eze is gonna be out for a little piece. We ain't heard nothing from Saka and all the rest of them and them. This is what I'm saying. And it's our first teamers that's getting fucked. You get me? Yeah. As long, do you know what it is, people? As long as we can match City, that's all I want. Yeah, you don't even have to play beautiful football, because we haven't done it all season. Yeah, but we scored 61 goals. Yeah, and about only 16 or 17 of them were set pieces. You motherfuckers, you hear what I'm saying? Shut up. Yeah, Liverpool scored more set pieces than us when they won it in 2019. So shut up, right? Yeah. All I ask, is just manage the expectations of these players now. Yeah, this is the final hurdle. You know what I'm saying? It's like that show Countdown. You know what I'm saying? This is like the last 15 seconds of it right now. We cannot shit the bed. We've come this far. You know what I'm saying? All right. And you know what? I refuse to do another season with these motherfuckers like Flawless and Cole. Yeah. All right. Because I mean, like TJ, we're in group chats, and you think it's nice that we're shooting shots at us. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you bottlers. Oh, you bottlers. Like, you know what I'm saying? Arteta, one thing you got to do, hold it together. Yeah? Even if you have to bandage these motherfuckers, even if you have to play Frankenstein, yeah? Do it. You know what I'm saying? Just do your job. That's all I ask for. You know what I'm saying? You get paid enough for it. Just do your fucking job, pussy.
Fair enough. Where you at, TJ? I don't think it deserves an applause, but we move. Where you at with like, go on that far.
See. People wonder why I come in here shooting is because you got Mr. Take Note with his fucking stupid bulletproof vest behind him, already taking shots at me. I don't care. You think other people would be intimidated? You know what? Here's the funny part. 3 years ago, I probably would have been intimidated. Now I'm just like,
you don't care.
Anyway, so
the whole, because there's been a lot of conversation, and Don C mentioned it about the injuries. About you lot, the international break and the injuries.
Can I be honest with you? I don't care if they're injuries, and and here's the thing: is I shouldn't give into the Twitter bait, but I do, because honestly, I'm an angry guy in general, especially if you're catching me at the wrong time during the workday. And during the workday is when these fucking like jobless fucks get on the internet and start freaking tweeting about how Arsenal are a bunch of bottle jobs and their players are pulling out. Oh, they should be fined. They should be sitting the first couple of games of the World Cup because they're pulling out of international duty. Fuck you. It's all these Man City fans. And I'm not saying it's Vader, because Vader, I have not seen tweet about this, but I have seen other content creators who are Man City fans who have gone out there and said, these guys are bottle jobs. These guys have no shame. They're pulling all their players out of international duty, meaningless friendlies, by the way. And the people that are not in meaningless friendlies, aka Victor Gyökeres, are going out and scoring 5 fucking goals for their country. So as much as I don't rate Victor Gyökeres, he's going out and scoring goals for his country and getting them into the World Cup. Congratulations to Sweden, by the way. Welcome to the United States. That's all I'm going to say to Sweden. All right. But that being said, you're not talking about the Man City players that pulled out, are you? You're going to talk about, Declan Rice pulled out. Oh, Nkapie, he faked an injury. Madueke nearly got a concussion. Oh, but he's faking. All these players, and I'm not going to name all of them because I'm not trying to bore the chat to death, but all these Man City fans who are listing all the players that left international duty, which, by the way, Don C was 100% correct. For everybody that is not in a qualification match, who gives a fuck? Who cares?
I'm with you on that.
Oh my God. As soon as Trossard pulled out of that Belgium game, I'm like, good. He doesn't have to play on a shitty fucking pitch in Texas. Good. Keep him healthy. And as much as I don't rate him sometimes, at least he's a body. Keep him healthy. He can do a fucking job. I don't want him going down there and getting injured trying to play on the fucking Cowboys turf, right? Like, I don't care. I don't care. And everybody bitches about how bad the fucking product is in the Premier League. Everybody cried, the product is so bad. It's so ran by system. Yeah. You want the product to get worse by having a bunch of fucking injured players coming back from international duty? You want to see a bunch of fucking scrubs, a bunch of freaking U21s playing because the whole first team got injured, playing a fucking stupid game in Spain or in freaking St. Lucia or some bullshit like that? Like, what the fuck are we doing here? There's a bunch of fucking contradictory cunts. Sorry. Go ahead and put up the. Go ahead.
See you next Tuesday.
Go ahead and put it up.
One more time.
Go ahead and put it. No. I'm not gonna do it. I'm only gonna do it once. Go ahead and put it up.
See you next Tuesday. But yeah, we get you.
Yeah. See you next Tuesday. Sorry.
It's cool.
The fact that you're doing that, and then you have Man City fans coming out here and throwing shit at us, guys. John Stones left early, but you're not going to talk about him, are you? You guys are going to need him for the run-in. I'll tell you that for free. So speak about your players, and don't get me wrong. I rate the fact that Doku came to the United States, cooked my team, cooked like bad. It was bad. 5-2, Potch out, by the way. And people were like, "Oh yeah, TJ, why aren't you doing a watch along?" Because I don't want to waste my time. That's why. I don't want to waste my time. And Logic Pulisic sucks. I saw that comment. He sucks. He's the worst. Captain MAGA. He can go back to Italy. If he's not playing for Italy, he doesn't get playing in Italy for AC Milan. He doesn't give a shit. I'm gonna be 100% honest. I'm gonna be 100% honest. We got freaking ran over by Belgium. You think I'm gonna watch them get run over by Portugal? Nah, I'd rather freaking shoot shots at this hooded freaking hoodlum over here. I'm gonna be very honest. Put him under the jail. Put him under the jail. That's all I'm gonna say. Anyway. No, to answer your question though, Flawless, these people, and I'm riled up right now because I've been reading bullshit all week long. If you were in the same position we were, if you were in the same position that we were, you would be praying that your team would be doing the same thing. Because no matter how much depth you have, you would much rather have your starting 11 be playing this run out. How many games do we have left? 6, 7?
7.
Yeah,
you want
got 7.
You want your team to be as healthy as possible. So I'm not hearing it. I'm not hearing any of it. And you know what? If Doku goes out there for Belgium, gets injured playing fucking Mexico against fucking Mexico, I guarantee you he's going to be going after the freaking Belgium head coach. He's going to be like, why didn't you play Bakayoko in that position? Oh, he didn't have a title race that he was a part of. They'll make up any excuse. Whereas I'm just sitting here as an Arsenal fan with a day job, and I'm lucky to have a day job. So like all you people that are out there being like, oh, well, I'm relying on mom's Wi-Fi password to go out there and post bullshit on Twitter about how Arsenal fans are pulling out. If you were in our position, you'd be doing the exact same thing. So cut the bullshit. Really. Really. And this is coming from a guy who I don't post a lot of bullshit. I don't post on X. I don't do it. When I rant, I come on this channel or I go on TJ Warren TV, and that's it.
You fucking cunts.
What is it? We are going down.
What happened?
Yeah, 1-0, 1-0.
1-0.
I'm sorry. Sorry, Jamaica. Sorry, guys. Sorry.
We knew it though.
Yeah. It's just the whole.
We knew DR Congo was going to be an issue. We knew.
And to Forever Working, who asked, yes, I was watching it before I joined this. Before we started this live, I was watching the game, but I knew what was going to happen. I knew it, man.
Yeah,
hopefully
I'm sorry.
I need to snatch an equalizer, but hey, we move. Go on.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Anyway, to reel it all in, the hypocrisy has been noted, and the hypocrisy with the whole, oh, this league isn't strong enough. Oh, this is one of the weakest leagues ever. Here's the thing: if we bottle this, John C., Man City fans will pitch this as one of the hardest leagues ever. Facts. This was one of the hardest leagues to win. You'll have that Canadian fraud coming on this channel here in the next couple of minutes saying this was one of the hardest leagues ever. This was the hardest fought title that we have won in the 6 that we've won in the last 10 years or whatever the fuck it's been. It's been too much, which is why you guys want to see Arsenal win. You do. Deep down in your hearts, you want to see it. So that way you actually have something to talk about other than Pep winning another title. But all I'm saying is look, there's a lot of hypocrisy out there, and I'm going to call it out from now on. This has been, I think we can argue there's been a lot of this hasn't been the strongest league, but there's been a lot of parity. So there's been a lot of competition, a lot of the games. Some of them have been boring, but some of them have been absolutely epic. And in any of you in the chat, I'm looking at Forever Working, I'm looking at Jez, I'm looking at freaking Dom, I'm looking at everybody in the chat. Tim, none of you would have called Man United being third at this point. None of you.
No,
none of you.
Or Liverpool,
or Liverpool competing for a European spot. Everton competing for a European spot. And all you people that are saying, oh, well, this league. No, I don't like the way the league is going because the team didn't turn out the way I thought it would. Arsenal are running away with it. When I cry more, to be honest. From now on, whenever I see these chats, I'm just going to say, cry more. That's all I'm going to say.
TJ,
cry more.
TJ, all I see is bloody fucking over emotional men.
Dude, you know and here's the thing, Don, is I'm getting over emotional, so I don't want to.
No.
You know what I mean?
No. When I say over emotional men, yeah, it's when I say over emotional men, it's about the fucking. Oh, this league is not good. This league is trash. this league is dog shit. This league is this. This league is that. Do you know what? Yeah, I can't tell you the last time when I've actually sat down in a league when it's been great. Because when one team is dominating this shit, yeah, when we have a little fight on our hands is shit. When we've seen a Wolves fucking beat who's at Liverpool is still shit. This is what I'm saying. People, do you know what it is? Just say you got an agenda. Look, I've got plenty of agendas. Do you know what I'm saying? That's me. When I come on streams, I come on streams with my own agenda. Like to say this pussy, I can't stand him because he's a Tottenham loving motherfucker. That's my agenda because he fucking supports Tottenham. And Man United, two of them are my most hated.
We're going to talk about De Zerbi, by the way. We're going to talk about it. You think you're going to get away with it? We're going to talk about it.
Yeah, we could talk about Roberto De Zerbi without doubt. Sorry, go on.
He's going to be the best manager in the championship. I can't wait.
Roberto deserves to be in a championship. You know what I'm saying? The pussy, can't stand
him. You know what? You know what, Ramsey?
Yeah. Thank you.
Oh, so you applaud him for that, huh? One line.
Hey, when a bar is a bar, that's a good one. Roberto deserves to be in the championship is good. That is very, very good. That is very, very good. I can't lie.
Thank you. Don't worry, brother. Thank you, brother. Yeah, but you know what? Yeah, all I've been hearing is this. This league is boring. Yeah, this league is shit. Okay, cool. Yeah. Because now it's funny, right? Because I remember when what was it? Chelsea had a defensive masterclass to win the league. Was it shit then? No. Yeah. When United done it, was it shit then? No. When Liverpool had 24 set piece goals, was it shit then? No, because Klopp played expensive football. You get me? But now because what Arsenal's doing it, so is shit.
I think there's been times though. I've said this. There has been times when I think the Premier League has been weak. Yeah. Like I think 2011. Was it 2011? 2011 when we won it. I thought it was terrible.
Yeah,
I'd have to go back and check to see if it was like this bad because I can't remember the rest of the teams. But I remember watching us and going, yeah, we're not. We won again. I keep saying this. We won 3 away games all season, 3 or 4. To win the title and won 3 or 4 away games the whole season because our whole
but do you think this season is one of those seasons though? Like that's my whole thing because you have half of your fan base, United fan base, saying like, oh yeah, we're in this position because the league is weak, but we also have a certain portion of your fan base saying Bruno should get Player of the Year.
And that's where it makes. Do I believe this league is weak? Yes, but somebody has to take advantage of it. You lot did that. Like I said, with United, with that 2011 one, this is me saying this as a United fan. That's one of the weakest I've ever seen in the Premier League. It might be the weakest. Like I said, I'd have to go back and check all the other teams who was in and around to jog my memory. But did I care at the time? No. Do I care now? No. Take advantage of it. So as if you lot as Arsenal fans, me personally, I won't care. Because people are like, oh, I want the Prem to be the best. Whether the Prem is rated as the best or the Prem is rated 6. I'm not fussed. You know what I'm saying? What did Manchester United do? The Premier League could fall off an absolute cliff and be ranked outside the top 10 in Europe. So it can fall down behind Spain, Italy, France, Germany, Croatia, Holland, all those. I still want us to win it. Like that's where I'm at with it. People can talk about the competition and it's better if you're facing better opposition in regards to game-wise and drama, but I couldn't care less.
Yeah.
I'm a Bayern Munich fan that hates on the Bundesliga. Or do they want to win it every year?
Fair.
That's what it is.
See, Flawless, my point is that everyone says that this league is the most competitive league in the world, right? Not the best, the most competitive.
But sorry to cut you off there, Don C, but people get those things missed. A league can be competitive, but not also the best quality. I say this all the time. Like you can sit and watch boxing or UFC and watch a supremely entertaining fight. Supremely competitive doesn't mean it's the two best fighters because we've all done that. I've watched boxing bouts where they're too British level. Guess what? The fight was phenomenal. Fight of the year contender, but are they two of the best? No. So I think people mix up competitive with quality. Something can be quality and not competitive. Something can be competitive, but also something can be quality, but not the most competitive in regards to games. Do I think the Premier League is extremely competitive? Yes. I think it's extremely competitive. Doesn't mean it's the best quality though. But,
No, I agree with you, and that's my whole point of it because people forget to realize that all the smaller teams have got more money now because of FFP. They can spend more money. You know what I'm saying? Do you remember when what was it? Nottingham Forest came in the league a few seasons ago when they literally bought 20 players.
Yeah,
right?
they bought a whole heap of players. Yeah, they did.
Every team is spending money. So when you spend money on better players now, yeah, the it's going to be more competitive. So you're going to see a Wolves lead, Wolves Liverpool. You know what I'm saying? You're going to see those kind of matches. You're going to see a resurgence from Man United when you buy friggin' Cunha and Bremo, stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Because you might wear a mid-table club for a minute, just for a minute. You get me? Like I still got not enough respect for you, man. There, yeah. So when people come and telling me that, oh yeah, the Premier League is shit, do you know what it is? It's not shit. They're just talking about 10 years ago, 15 years ago, those kind of quality players, but they've moved on. So I don't understand why we're still talking about them. You're supposed to remember them and be like, do you know what? Yeah, I'm glad I watched those kind of players. Just like us, yeah. I remember the Arsenal Man United days when it's Roy v Keane. I mean Roy v Vieira, same player, yeah. When it was Stam v fucking Ian Wright. I used to love that shit. But guess what? That's like 25 years ago. You know what I'm saying? So like I appreciate what the Premier League was, but do you know what? Yeah, it's evolved. Yeah. Do I like the way it's evolved? Regardless whether I like it, it's what it is. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Do I like the fact that Saka's always limping? Like he's always shimmying? No, I don't. But you know what? Yeah, he's gonna do that. Do I like the fact that Doku can't do fuck all when he gets to the final third? But guess what? He looks good when he takes the ball and goes round two players. This is what I'm saying. The league is what it is. To be honest, I enjoy it for what it really is, and I see it for what it really is. Like my team is defensively great. Right? We score a lot of set pieces. Yeah. And the thing is, we get criticized for scoring those set pieces. But yeah, why has no one stopped us yet? Huh?
No,
everyone's complaining. Everyone always complains about, oh yeah, Arsenal when they're set pieces. Okay, are you going to tell Haaland to stop bullying man to score a goal? No, because that's in City's artillery. So why should we stop what's in our artillery? Why don't you guys figure out a way to stop us instead of bitching and moaning and complaining? You know what I'm saying? Look like some blood clot sour blouse. You know what I'm saying? Like these man make me sick. You know what I'm saying? That
is so yard, yo. That is so yard, yo. Oh my lord, that's it. So
I'm saying people, I'm watching the Jamaican game still. This is what I'm saying. Like, yes,
yeah. That is a proper. That is such a yard sentence. That's why I laughed. Sorry, go on.
Yeah. So no, it's kind of pathetic as well. Right? How people talk down this league. Yeah, but yet still watch it. You know what I'm saying? Is it the greatest compared to what? Compared to the Spanish league that's got tiki-taka football, that's always playing that kind of style. You know what I'm saying? Flawless will probably remember the Rivaldo days, yeah, when Raul was young. You get me, yeah? Those kind of days when the De brothers were there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You remember that kind of style of football. They still do that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah? British style hasn't really changed that much. Pep came in, Wenger came in, yeah, they still play that 1-2, that nice 1-2s, yeah, but it's still defensively sound. This is why they said,
dude,
can he do
I
it?
don't know if I agree. I don't know if I agree with that, to be honest with you.
No. The reason why I say that, yeah, because it's always been defensively good. This is why they used to say, can they do it in the cold night at Stoke? Nowadays, every team or every other team is like that in the Premier League.
Yeah, I just feel like the system mentality, like the prime example is Jack Grealish between, look at Jack Grealish between at Aston Villa and then at Man City and then at Everton. Like you see the different players, right? And I feel like the system based football is completely locked down and restricted the amount of freedom that certain players can have, which is why people say, you know what, Arsenal is so fucking boring to watch. It's because we stick to a system, right? And
it's very effective.
And it's very effective. And that's why we're in the position that we're in, if we're being completely honest. And that's why Pep has won however many freaking Premier Leagues he's won in the last 10 years, right? Yeah. But it has dulled down the excitement of the game because you play a certain system, it kills creativity. And that is in my opinion, that is the difference. And that's the sauce there. So
big up to Sai for the super chat as well. He says, Donald Charles, TJ, are you concerned about Zubimendi, Saka's performances and now Eze injured? Who do you want to see at number 10? Will you start Kai and Glock 9? Hashtag Pochin.
No, why do you? He's rage baiting me. Go ahead, Dancy.
Fuck you, Si. Thank you for the super chat.
We're just gonna attack the chat all show. We're just gonna attack the chat.
Attacking side.
Yeah, no, man. First and foremost, you call me Donald Charles, yeah, you're pussy, and that goes out to Flawless for even making that name up for me.
Was it me who made it? Did I come up with that name?
You, bro. You gave me the intro of Donald Charles, bro.
Donald Charles is crazy, by the way.
That's because you know why? That's a proper yardman name as well. So stick to your it's a proper yard name.
You know what I'm saying? To be honest, is it a concern that these men are getting injured? Of course, it's a concern because they are first teamers. That's what's the biggest concern, because like Norgard hasn't played enough minutes for me to get any data on him. Yeah, so for him
what about Zubimendi and Saka's performances? We'll go to that first. Are you concerned about their two performances to both of you because he addressed both of you?
To be honest, Saka's performance has been shit all season. And what I'm expecting from Zubimendi in the City game coming up is he's gonna like give them a goal because he'll be doing that all season. You get what I'm saying? Apart from that, we haven't got no bigger team, so I don't really give a shit about that. It's more Saka's performance, just because Saka knows what it means to play for Arsenal. Yeah, Saka's been at this club for how many years? He's come through the whole Hayland. You know what I'm saying? He breathes Arsenal, so his performance is actually more concerning. Zubimendi has been there, 8 months, 9 months now? Yeah, so you know that he can be implementing the next season. He could actually have a blind of a season next season. So it's too early for me to say he's flopped or I'm actually concerned. It's Saka that I'm concerned of. Even with his shooting, everything just looks horrible now. This is what I'm saying. Yeah. And that's an issue. Yeah. Eze being injured, obviously Eze is a big concern being injured because I don't want Odegaard to come back. Just frustrates me even thinking about it. That's why it's a concern him being injured. But what can we do?
No, first. And who do you want to see as the 10 with Eze and Odegaard injured?
Darman,
okay. What are you saying about this, TJ?
What I'm saying about this is Zubi and Saka have been concerning. Zubi has been inconsistent all season, but when he is good, he is fucking incredible. But Saka, unfortunately, has become undefensible playing in the right wing position, and that's just because that's where Saka's body is at this time. So if you want to get something out of Saka, you got to play him centrally, or more centrally than running at players at the wing on the wing like Madueke does or Martinelli will do or anything like that. So it's one of those things where you have to play Saka differently. And I've said this before, so it's nothing new, but you have to play Saka differently, whether at right wing or in the 10 or whatever. You have to play him more centrally where he's not going to get beat up to get the most out of him, in my opinion. So where you can get more space and make better decisions. It's one of those things where I'm concerned about both of them. I agree with Don C that Zubimendi needs a full season, and I think he's going to be a superstar for our team. I honestly do believe that. There are times where I feel like he falls asleep on the ball, but you'll get coached out of that the more you play in the Premier League. I'm going to be real. But yeah, and by the way, I told you guys about all you Rants fans in here. I told Man about Eze and the fact that we were going to miss him when he went down and got injured, and here we are now. Now relying on U-shaped Odegaard to get us over the line. So yeah, who do I want to see
in the 10?
In the 10?
Yeah.
People are not gonna like this. People are not gonna like this, but Kai was so fucking bad before the international break that I want to see Saka there.
Okay. All right. Fest.
And yeah, no, I know Don C doesn't like it, but the touch was horrible. And I just feel like we need a technician on the ball that can be a little bit more responsible with it, even if the passing isn't necessarily quite there. But you need somebody that is just flat not going to give it away in the fucking midfield, which that like Kai did against Man City. That was so embarrassing. So embarrassing.
No, I hear it. Well, that's fair. Yeah. Hey, Si, big up for the super chat. Appreciate it, people. And now, you know what I'm saying? The show about to get better. So let's introduce, you know what I'm saying? One of Canada's best ever exports. My Life Vaya Games TV is in the building. Vaya, my brother. What are you telling me, family?
Yo!
What's going on?
The show's about to get better. You ain't lying. You ain't lying?
Yeah.
Well, TJ looks like he needs some coffee. Don C energized as always.
name is
Vader King.
Yo, my peeps, what y'all saying? What y'all saying? Apologies. You know, I had to take my time with it. I had to take my time with it. Y'all Arsenal fans know all about taking your time with it. So let me just say, I like how TJ introed, came out, guns blazing. I know how Don C.
Oh, you were listening to that? That's good.
Yeah, I was listening. Trust me. I had to tune in when I saw that it was the collab. When I saw that it was the combination of the two universes coming together, I had to hear the intro because again, I was disappointed that I was going to be late, but I want to hear what was going down. Sheik in the building, you know what it is. I had to hear what was going down. Now, it looks like it might be one of those nights where we truly get Flawless as host. It might be one of those nights where he's going to be host.
Yes.
I think it might be one of those. Yeah. And there was a lot said. Now, I was really disappointed. with TJ. Like,
of course it was me. Of course.
Like I often am. I was disappointed with TJ.
Why? Because I was speaking truths and you don't like it, and people need to get their gas masks out because they're about to get bombed. Is that about it?
No. Listen. I respect your truth. I respect your truth.
Here we go. Oh my God.
All right. I respect your truth. I'm very respectful of everyone. Everyone's entitled to their opinions.
I get gaslit at my job for 9 hours a day plus, and then I gotta deal with this guy. That's absolutely insane.
I ain't trying to gaslight. I'm trying to say I truly respect your truth. I truly sometimes take a second to just shift and look at the game the way you look at the game. I want to do that. Same goes for Don C. Don C chilling. Probably did 2 back-to-back workouts today, a little tired. 3. He did 3. Chest, back, and more chest.
Legs. Go get the legs in, blood. My name no Johnny Bravo. Yeah, no Johnny Bravo right there, bro. You get what I'm saying?
I hear it. Usually Mondays for legs, but Tuesdays, that's extra work.
I'm gonna 3 days a week.
Damn. See, like I said, I'm trying to catch up to Don C. So I see that I got to do legs 3 days a week. Actually, I hear it. Now, when it comes down to football talk and opinions, and this is why Flawless, he's brilliant. Because we can have the difference of opinion, we can hear each other out, and then we can be like, you know what? I kind of lean more your way in terms of seeing how you see it, and maybe it's like, you know what, I'm going to continue to disagree, but we get to have the conversation. And we get to have the conversation in an environment that's not us yelling over top of each other, right? It's not, oh my goodness. No, I'm good.
It's not A-listers?
No, it's not A-listers. It's not...
Shout out Don Hassan. You know what I'm saying? That means that, hey, Vader, man, you be winding up Dio all the time, man. Like, the way you wind up Dio is crazy. I've never seen
I need to turn every single time I listen to that show, I need to turn my volume down like 3 days.
Like,
I'm like, I can't do it.
You crashed out so much that Vader left. He kept going. Vader literally gone. I left the stream for about 20 minutes. Dio was keep going. Vader came back. Dio was still on it. I don't even know. I need to go back and watch that to catch what you actually said to get that reaction. But go on, big up Dio.
Honestly,
Lewis,
I didn't say it.
Jay, you know what I'm saying? The whole A-listers.
Yeah, shout out to A-listers, the whole crew, the whole panel. But I don't, the way you phrased it, Flawless, just to go back, I don't intentionally go to wind up Dio.
Oh, it's an accident.
It's a difference of opinion. Okay. All right. Because again, I've taken a step back. Don C, you probably noticed this. Sometimes you could be like, I heard this person say it. I got no problem with it. But then you hear a next person say it and you got a problem. You know what I mean? This is what we tend to have where it's like everyone else could say the same thing. Once it's this Canadian accent, I don't know, something triggers him and he's got to go off. But
yeah, I understand that.
You understand? So I don't think I'm saying anything wild. I happen to obviously be very opinionated at times. But to go back to this intro and everybody in the chat, again, shout out to being a part of the show. These collabs are amazing. I had to do the intro the way I did it because it's only what, 8 days, 9 days. It's not that long ago since the final happened. It's not that long ago that we had number one. What final?
Yeah. What final?
The Carabao final.
We talk about the Carabao Cup final.
No, I can't remember that shit, man. It's a blur.
This is the problem.
Yeah.
So this is the problem, Don C. You can't be finals can't be just brushed off like that. They can't be. Finals need to at least have a shelf life of 2 weeks at least. I mean, we had that happen. International break. There's nothing going on in the news. There's nothing. Actually, you know what? There's a lot of things going on in the news with regards to players returning home from international break. But when it comes down to what happened in that final, when you had number 1 in the Prem, you guys, versus number 2 in the Prem, that's got to get talked about. It can't just be brushed aside. It can't be ignored because a lot of things, I think, are a precursor. A lot of things are foreshadowing. A lot of things were like, let's see where these clubs are at. Let's see where these managers are at. Let's see where these players are at. Let's see where these fans are at. And I need Don C. Listen, you, me. My platinums are a little more visible. I need you to be talking to the youngsters. I need you to be talking to TJ. I know he ain't young, but I need you to be talking to TJ about these finals mean something. These performances mean something. And
I know I missed half of that dialogue, but I'm not young, so sorry.
Said that, but Vail,
let me
ask you, because we mentioned it. Obviously, you was listening to the show, so you heard it. All the talk about Arsenal pulling out players from international duty currently. Your thoughts? Your man laughed and smiled.
Woo! Desperation comes through in a lot of forms.
Here we fucking go, man. I can't even believe this. I can't even believe this. No. Talk about John Stones. Talk about John Stones pulling out. Is that any different?
Oh my, yo, okay.
Is that any different?
The best gaslighter of all time. You know, it's crazy. I love.
First of all, TJ, aren't you out in Colorado?
Vader, how long have we been working together?
Where are you right now?
I'm in Kansas City. I've lived in Kansas City for 15 years.
Is it shorts weather out there?
Yes.
Why am I seeing your knees? It's short weather in Kansas City?
Yes, it is 90 degrees in Kansas City right now.
Okay, my bad.
I am sweating. Dude, you don't even want to know.
My bad. Climate change is real. Climate change is real.
Climate change is real. I apologize for that as an American. Sorry about that.
Yeah, trust. All right, my bad. Now, I'm not gaslighting, but how could you not look at what you guys are on the precipice of doing? How could you not look at how close, where you can smell it, you can almost touch it with regards to winning this Prem, and not believe that these players are going to be feeling a ways, that this manager is going to be like, I don't know how often we're going to get here again. And that seeps into the psyche. That seeps into, you know what, we can't afford to have injuries, especially when you see some players injured. Let's not risk it. I think we would be fools to believe that these players aren't being cautious, that these players aren't saying, you know what, I ain't going to risk it. I'm drawing myself out. Not that they truly have injuries. Am I wrong to actually say that, to put that out there, TJ?
Is John Stones being cautious?
Is John Stones, who has a history of being injury prone, being cautious? Yes.
Okay. So Saliba doesn't have a history of being injury prone. Gabriel doesn't have an history of being injury prone. Do I need to continue?
You can continue and name all 11 or 12 players that happen to be for Arsenal deciding not to do this international.
Here's the thing, though, Vader, is that if you were in my position, you'd be excited that they were doing the same thing. You'd be like, you know what? I'm really glad that they're going to the spa and kicking up their feet and getting massages and not going up against somebody on a plastic pitch in fucking Switzerland. Nobody, you're happy about this.
TJ,
you're happy about this.
If I were in your position, I'd be like Don C, chest out, and own it and say, yes, my players are ducking out of international duty instead of you moving fraudulently
ducking out.
They are ducking it. They are ducking it. They're choosing not.
Why would you want to play in a not wanting to play in a friendly because you know it's useless is different.
Yes, so they're ducking it
out. It's not like, oh no, I'm afraid of playing against St. Lucia in fucking March. No. They don't want to go. Sound at St. Lucia, beautiful country, by the way. I've actually been there. Anyway,
love that.
All I'm saying is that there's a difference between ducking out and realizing how useless it is. It's useless.
Okay.
And then, but pegging the team or the players as cowards as a result is absolutely shameless.
Whoa! Did Vader Games say cowards? Are you addressing me, or are you addressing people that have been going after you?
You're painting that picture, Van Gogh. So tell us something different.
All right. Okay. I'm not accusing. Yeah, don't say.
What it is, I think it's smart by Arteta. He's just doing what Fergie used to do. It's just smart by Arteta.
Hey, there you go. Nobody's saying it's
Don
not
C,
smart.
I respect that. See how you own it? Yeah. See how Mr. Sipping on whatever, probably sipping on green tea, TJ over there, he doesn't want to own the fact that these players are pulling out an international break. And again, they're doing it for a reason. And I said that from the very beginning. When you're this close, you're not going to risk it. Just own it. And TJ didn't want to do that. I respect.
No. It's smart. It's like I said, for me, it's smart because it's like, if we're going for the league, but like people forget that Arsenal's played near enough 50 games this season so far. 50 games, 50. And the Premier League, 50. We've been in every single cup competition there is, including the final that I wish to forget. You know what I'm saying? We played near enough 50 plus games this season. Right, so it's taxing on their body. Plus all of the other pointless internationals, all of the pointless friendlies and all the rest of that bullshit we played. Yeah, so it's time for Arteta to prioritize the league. Yeah, and if a Rice has to not play, forfeit his spot for a piss poor Foden, do it. You know what I'm saying? Do it.
Whoa.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Foden got played today. You know what I'm saying? And got hooked off at 59 minutes. So I heard, but it's okay. We'll talk about that later, right?
We can talk about it now. I didn't want Foden to play either. I saw the tackle that Foden had in the game previous to that. I didn't want him playing either.
Yeah, and the thing is, that happened to Madueke last week, and he got injured off that, almost getting a concussion. This is why I don't want to play in pointless games. I can understand it if it was a World Cup qualifier or the World Cup, I get that. To tell you why, because it's meaningful, right? You want to book your place, you want to sustain your place, and you want to get to as far as you can get. This is just another fucking cash grab by FIFA. So, we all know this, So
I don't understand how what I am saying is any different from what Don C is saying. You're just painting it because you have an agenda against me.
No, I didn't paint anything. You are. I wasn't painting anything.
You're painting it in maple syrup, and I'm going to call you out on it because I'm literally saying
maple syrup is diabolical.
I'm literally saying the same thing that he is saying, only he is painting Arteta as the architect at it, and he might be, but the fact Victor Gyökeres, by the way, stayed because he had something to play for his country. Okay,
of course.
The rest of them have already made the World Cup. So why the fuck would they play? Okay. Who cares?
Okay, TJ, I got no issue whether they play or not. Let's recognize what it is. I don't. Let's just recognize what it is. There's again, the emphasis here is with regards to the league. With regards to the league, this is why they're not. Don C mentioned it. Madueke. You're not going to want to risk anything remotely close happening to the players. You probably also had a manager that maybe had that in mind. Heaven forbid Raya had gotten hurt in the final that Don C's trying to forget, right? Heaven forbid Raya played in that game that was possibly meaningless.
Don't do this.
What do you mean don't do this?
Don't do this. Don't do this. Because you're like you're not now you're painting a picture of like, oh well, it's a good thing that Kepa played. Fuck no, stop. Okay. Stop it. Because you run shadow agendas and the chat might not see it, but they're smart, so they do. But we see it. We see it. And look, Vader, can you confidently tell me that you would have won if Raya was a net? Can you tell me?
Yes.
Okay, then why run this agenda? It only makes you look weak. It's okay.
What agenda am I running?
Because you're saying, oh, well, Arteta made you're shadow boxing the idea that if Raya played, he might have gotten injured, and
he may have. That's realistic. He may have.
Yeah, but you are now like putting the decision to put Kepa in on a pedestal.
Okay.
Because it fits your agenda.
Okay. I don't know what's happening today, TJ.
No. It makes sense, but you're just playing. Oh, I'm calm.
I am calm. I'm trying to have the convo. I'm trying to point out.
Well, I came into this show an hour ago on time, by the way.
Right.
And I wasn't calm. So that's what I'm running right now.
He wasn't calm. He's been on it.
Wait, you're still not calm an hour later?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
What did you say you were drinking?
Whiskey sour.
Okay, maybe that's part of it. Change that up.
No. It was an overabundance of caffeine. This is actually supposed to level me out. But anyway, no.
Okay,
I'll let you run your agendas. But then
no, stop it. Now you're gaslighting the chat. I'm not running any agendas.
I just want everybody to know, okay, that you do this stuff and you do underhanded, passive-aggressive passes at shit on your show and in the chat for my show. And in the chat for me and Don C's show, and on American Waffle, you do this underhanded, passive-aggressive little dig that nobody sees, but we see it.
But you, no one sees but you, right?
No, we see it. I'm just calling you out because everybody's like, "Oh, it's Peter," because they want to be entertained. But no, I'm going to call you out on it because you've gotten away for it for way too long. And look, you're my Canadian brother. Like go Maple Leafs, right? Even though you guys aren't making the playoffs, but go Maple Leafs, right?
I'm not
anyway.
Well, that's cool. Yeah.
Anyway, all I'm saying is like I'm going to call you out because this is bullshit.
Okay. You're punching.
And then you
shadows.
call it out. Oh, TJ. Your point of view is your point of view. It's your version of the truth versus
I'm
my
accepting
version of the truth. The problem is that there's one truth, and the multiple versions of the truth have gotten my country in trouble. Honestly.
Okay.
All right. No comment.
No comment on that. But.
All right. Hold on. Let's see.
All right. I'm done now. I'm done.
Okay, chat. I hope he did not sway you. If this was law, he was swaying the jury. I hope you weren't listening to what TJ was doing. He's telling you what I'm supposedly doing. I'm giving subliminals. I'm doing all of that. All I wanted to first speak about the international break. With these players pulling out, it makes complete sense to me because you guys are so close to winning a trophy that's eluded you for 22 years. I get that. That seeps into these players. They want to be available for this. They want to close it out for you guys. They want to be a part of this team that's going to be, heroes because they're the first to do it for so long. No player wants to miss out on that. And I get why they would pull out of international duty if they could. It makes complete sense. I'm not gassing it. I'm not trying to run no agenda. I get it. And Don C mentioned Fergie used to do it back in the day. I get it. These are meaningless games for some, right? You mentioned Yorkeris. He's got to play because they're not, they got to qualify. But when I also mentioned, because again, it's only been 8-9 days since the final. Don C wants to ignore it. I ain't ignoring it. It wasn't too long ago. Listen, guys, I appreciate that. I'm not a master of it, but I appreciate. Listen, when I wanted to mention the call, manager to manager, because not only did the master, the guru, the sensei decide to play his second keeper, so did the Padawan, so did the apprentice, so did the, once assistant manager choose to play the second keeper. All I'm saying is, heaven forbid our number ones. I would say the same thing. Heaven forbid I had Donnarumma out, getting injured in that final, costing me a chance to maybe put pressure on you guys. And I mentioned it with regards to Arsenal. And then you wanted to break glass because there was an emergency. Vader's doing an agenda that I got to try to nip in the bud right now. I'm just saying, the final, I think both managers made the right call. Now, player to player, all 11 players, 10 players in the outfield, excluding the keeper, they didn't do their job. We can admit that. Arsenal, you guys did not show up in that final. Take keeper aside. The other 10 men did not perform in a final, did not show up. So, hey, I thought it's a little too easy to say
I blame Arteta.
At the end of the day, you got to blame the manager.
Well, I blame the players. I blame the players and Arteta 50-50.
I blame the players for there are certain players I blame. Yeah. The reason why, like I said, the reason why I blame Arteta, and I will stand by this, is that 16th minute yellow card. That's what killed us. Yeah, both crosses came from that side with Nkape on for the fucking duration of those goals. Yeah, you scored your first goal in 60th minute. You scored your second goal in the 64th or 65th minute. Yeah, and Nkape got that yellow card in the 16th minute. Yeah, that's incompetence of the goalkeeper. Like, it's the reason why I say this is incompetence of Arteta, because you looked at the right thing. Yeah, my player is on a yellow card and a yellow card early. Attack him. See if you can get him sent off. Is what I'm saying. That's what I'm expecting my team to do. Yeah, and the thing is, he can't tackle you. You saw him I saw him putting out challenges. Normally he'll kick a player down because he's a very aggressive player. Yeah, he couldn't do that because he's on a yellow card. So instead of Arteta, at least minimum at half time, and this is minimum now. Yeah, I wanted him off the field as soon as he got it, but minimum half time when
that's harsh. On C, that's harsh.
But mate, like it's not harsh. I tell you why. Where did the goals come from?
I know. No, I know where the goals came from, but at the same time, and this is why we got to be balanced. I notice TJ's got his head down. He doesn't want to have this uncomfortable conversation. But Zubamendi and Saka were at fault as well because there's a combination of plays. There's a combination of plays when it comes down to it. But Don C, let me say this real quick.
Go to.
You say minimum, he should have been subbed off at half. I'm saying it would have been harsh for him to catch that yellow and for Arteta to be like, I don't trust you. You're immediately off. If 20 minutes into the game, he's already subbing a man out, that's not good for someone you're going to need to lean on as the season closes out because you got 7 games remaining in addition to the cup run that you guys are involved. I think it's a little harsh. There's man management needed.
No, but see, the thing is, when you talk about man management, for one, both of the goals came from that side, with him on the field, right? And the reason why I said take him off, okay, cool, not taking him off exactly then, but that's why I said minimum half time.
Okay.
Yeah, half time. Simply because if you're gonna man manage, because that's your words now, manage, you're man managing the team. You're seeing where their threats are coming from. How can you lock down their threats? Yeah. How can you react to what City is bringing us? And one way of locking down a threat is taking something that we have off. Yeah, and that's Nkape because he's on a yellow card. He didn't do that. Yeah, and now what's the domino effect now? Yeah. He now Nkape couldn't challenge down that side. The cross comes in. Friggin' Kepa dropped the ball, or he I don't know what
he spilled it. He spilled it. Yeah,
he spilled it. Yeah, right. If Nkape wasn't on the field, he wouldn't have done that because a challenge would have came in now. Yeah, the reason why I said that, because Nkape was scared to challenge. If you know Nkape's style,
I got a question for you before you mid flow. I got a question for you.
Go to.
Who is the better defender, Calafiori or Nkape?
No, that's not my point. My point is he's on a yellow
card. Tell me you haven't watched Arsenal without telling me
he's on a yellow card now. Like Nkape's a better defender,
I get it.
Like he's on a yellow card now, So now what it is now, he played near enough, 45 minutes, 46 minutes, on a yellow card, a whole fucking half. Now, if Nkape, let's say Nkape wasn't on the field, would a cross come in? I don't think so. Because now a player can challenge. It's like this, It's like this, Vader, When you know you're in a yellow card, and you're an aggressive player, and you got a pointless yellow. When I say it was a senseless yellow card, I don't think it was even a yellow card.
He was amped up. It was a final. The motions got to him.
Regardless, it was a yellow card,
Yes.
So you know that he can't challenge, or if you're gonna challenge, it has to be like on point. It has to be on point, and we know how poor these referees are. Right?
I like this tactical conversation I can have with you, Don C. I like it. Yes.
Why put Nkape in that position in the first place?
TJ, don't roll your eyes. I'm talking to Don. Why are you rolling your eyes, TJ?
Because you're doing exactly what I accused you of doing literally 5 minutes ago, of being like, oh, well, he's not. You put me in a box of he doesn't do tactical analysis.
I didn't.
I literally was doing tactical analysis for 20 minutes before you came on the show.
Chat, this guy is sensitive. I happen to be having the conversation with Don C. We're going back and forth.
I'm sensitive now.
You're not calling me out. It's false. It's a false call out.
It's fine.
It's a false call out because I'm having the conversation.
It's a real one.
I'm having the
That's okay.
conversation with Don C. We were probably running it for about 5 minutes, going back and forth. I happened to mention, and I asked him. This is why I was frustrated.
No,
I had to take a shot at you.
I was listening, but you took a shot at me, and
No. You weren't listening.
Like
and listen, hey, Flawless knows this. I'm Denzel with regards to equalizing. I'll chill. I won't take the first shot. I heard you go, tell me you don't watch Arsenal when you do watch Arsenal, or whatever you phrase.
You don't
because I asked a question about Calafiori, and then I was like, okay, you pulled the gun out first, so I'm gonna pull the gun out now.
You come on here and you take uneducated shots, and then you're just like, who's better, Calafiori and Capier? Please. Stop.
Listen, for the chat, I'm not giving my opinion. I'm asking the question of an Arsenal expert. I would have asked the same thing of you because Capier had a yellow. And the reason why I ask who's the better defender is because if you were to bring on Calafiori to play in that role, would he had been even better of a defender with no yellow? Is why I was proposing the idea. All right. So when you happen to say off mute, by the way, when I'm in flow with Don C, we're talking, I had to take a shot at you because we were talking tactics and you had to take a shot.
On mute? Is that what you're saying?
Hey, before we continue, hey, to everyone in the chat, are you not entertained? There's over 50 of you in the building. Make sure you subscribe to everybody.
Stupid soundboard.
Vader's channel is in the title. TJ's channel is in the title. Don C's channel. All their links are in the title. All their links are underneath in the description. Go and subscribe to all these free. Run up the likes. Hit the subscribe button. Get your questions in as well. I see you lot in the chat. Big up to everyone in the chat as well. They are off of this conversation. How much more confident are you now after the Carabao Cup of running down Arsenal in this title race? Bear in mind, if let's say for argument's sake, all of these injuries are not just Arsenal trying to protect their players. Let's say
these injuries are fraudulent. With the exception of Madueke, I think all these injuries are just to manage.
No, I don't think they're all injured, but I'm saying for argument's sake, let's say a couple do miss, say, the Southampton game, for example. How confident are you of just, or they've got, let's say they've got some niggles, but they're not at 100%, but can still play. The vast majority of the players who pulled out of international duty. How confident are you of chasing them down?
Nah, you know what? They say to get great answers, ask great questions. You asked a great question. I think the emphasis here is with regards to the final, not the international break. So the international break isn't giving me any confidence. Like these players pulling out, potentially injured, or not doing what they have to do international break. What's wrong?
To get great answers, you gotta get good questions. Look. Do I need to get you a room or something? Like, relax, okay?
He's already been taking shots at me, so the fact that you complimented me after gaslighting
that was an over the top.
You already know where he's going.
Sorry, that one caught me wrong. I'm sorry. To get great answers,
I'm accustomed to Flawless being.
Okay,
I'm accustomed to Flawless being.
Write him a love letter off the stream. Okay.
This guy's crazy.
This is wild. Now he posed a great question. The international break.
I always ask great questions, but go on.
Now you're going too far. Don't say always. When it comes down to the international break, the players pulling out, no additional confidence. But if my confidence level was at a 0 going into the final, right?
Okay.
What I saw in that final, my confidence did increase. Okay. It did. Because I saw, and my confidence level was low, Don C. It was like I was on the bench and I couldn't even raise the bar with 35s on the side. I was stressed because I had a couple of draws and I was knocked out of the Champions League to Real Madrid and another very good Real Madrid.
But then this is your competition though. This is your competition. It's just like the FA Cup is ours. The Champions League is Real Madrid. Yeah, this is your competition.
Talking about who's winning the most when he says that.
Yeah,
because
you won it the most.
This is your competition. No, this is your competition. Like you against any other team in the Carabao Cup, I'm rooting for you lot. Just like us in the FA Cup. And that's the reality of it. It's like there's certain teams that know how to win their cup. Yeah, people say that FA Cup is Arsenal's cup, and I believe that because we've won it so many times, especially in the Premier League era, just like what you've done to the League Cup. This is what I'm saying. So I respect that as well, bro. Yeah, but sorry, go on.
All right, no, that's fair. That's fair. So even with regards to being the most expected one to win, there was still 50-50s, some uncertainties. What are we going to see from City? Because we did not perform well versus Real Madrid and games prior to that.
I'd say Arsenal were the favorites going into that.
Oh, of course. But if I say that, I'm gaslighting. I'm glad you said it. When it came down to what I saw in terms of how we played, how they played, what wrinkle Pep introduced and what Arteta either wasn't prepared to adjust to, or maybe said, you know what, I'm going to concede this and I'm going to be ready for you when I do play you at the Etihad. Who knows? But yeah, my confidence increased a little bit. Now, because of what I saw from my players, a man down versus Real Madrid, the fight, I'm like, yeah, I can see more of this. I can see you guys actually getting this done. Now, please prove it to me, though. Like, the fact that I've seen it in glimpses and we haven't been so consistent, why we're in this situation now, 9 points off of league leaders Arsenal. I need to see us play. I need to see us play well versus Liverpool, and best believe, even more importantly, I need to see us play well versus Chelsea. So I'm not ready to say anything other than City are winning it until the Etihad.
Okay, here's what I'll say. How much do you think not them being in the Champions League and you not being in it impacts this running? Because now you've got pretty much, obviously outside of the FA Cup, let's say you do get past Liverpool, it's just the semi-final and the final. So the semi-final isn't for a few weeks. So how much do you see that impacting? Bear in mind they face Sporting. They're expected to get past Sporting. I think they get past. Yeah. Then they would have a big semi-final against Barcelona or Atletico Madrid. How do you see those two games potentially impacting them?
Listen. It's moments like these. It's this point in the season why Arteta is the second highest paid manager in the Prem. It's to see how he manages these multiple competitions. Don't see what's wrong?
Same, big up Cuzzy in the chat. I see you. Same question to you, Nancy. How do you see it? How do you see it impacting you? How do you think you being it? Do you see you being in the Champions League? Because, like I said, general consensus, we're saying you're getting to the semi-final. So you got 4 games coming up. How do you see that impacting you, lot? Do you think it's a benefit that they're knocked out to you?
No, it's always a benefit that they stay in it. Just because it's an added game for them. Yeah, and like. And to be honest, people, I'm nothing like Vader. Like, I'm never gonna say to be the best, you gotta beat the best and all of that shit. Give me all the weak teams to the final, and then it's a one-off game. You know what I'm saying? Because that's the reality of it. Like, all these shameless.
I thought you were a real one, Dotsie.
Mate, I am a real one. I'm spitting real bars to you. I'm honest with it, blood. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. If you're gonna give me a Southampton 10 times, we could beat them 10 times. Yeah. Then bring them on. Yeah. And then whoever we get into the final is what it is after that, because now it's just a straight shootout, right? And that's the reality of it, because like I've heard you say to be the best, to beat the best, and all of that rubbish, yeah. And it hasn't helped you.
Whoa, rubbish.
You know what I'm saying, yeah? Because look, you play rubbish twice, and they both knocked you out twice. You get what I'm saying? So it must be rubbish.
He said rubbish
because we weren't the best. No, hold on. No, I'm glad you said it. I'm glad you said it, and I got to address this rubbish part, right? Yeah. My phrase is the most accurate you could have as a competitor. To be the best, you do have to beat the best. And when you don't beat them, you're not the best. I hear it. I could have gotten further. I could have gotten further by playing against weaker competition.
But the thing is, you called out Real Madrid last season, not me. You did.
What do you mean?
You said I want Real Madrid.
I did.
Yeah. And you got them. You got what you wanted.
Exactly.
And I'm a person, I'd be like, no, give me the weakest team out here, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because I need a smooth route through.
Okay, I understand we're different that way, but I would never. Here's the thing, Donsey, we were cool, but I would never call your opinion rubbish. Now I heard you call my opinion rubbish.
I didn't call your opinion rubbish.
No, I heard it. I heard it clear as day. You said my statement was rubbish. All right, now it's on now. It's on now.
You're as emotional as flawless.
I'm emotional. Nah. I'm hearing the words.
Now who's emotional?
TJ, let me hear what picture is Don C. Payton? What picture is he painting? Calling my opinion rubbish now.
Wait.
What did I do?
I would never flawless. No, I would never do that to my guy Don C. ever. and paint him as a guy who's painting a picture.
Don't think shut up. How about that?
I paint that Picasso move, boy. You get what I'm saying? That Picasso, all colorful and abstract and all that.
This guy, just taking Before we continue, big up Saeed for the raid as well. Shout out to Saeed for the raid. Big up Saeed. Big up Aaron. Congrats to Congo as well, even though it's at the expense of Jamaica. Big up Tech Zeno, who was there. Shout out to everyone joining over from the raid. Please run up the likes. Subscribe to everyone here. All their links are in the title. Data Games TV, Donversation TV, TJ Warren TV. All links are in the title, so please run up the likes. Subscribe. Big up to everyone in the chat. This is the City Arsenal crossover. Just keep your questions City Arsenal related. TJ, same question to you though. How much do you see it impacting, whether it's positively or negatively, in regards to you still being in the Champions League, minimum of 2 games, potentially 4, looking like 4, and them just City are just focused straight on the Premier League because they're out of the Champions League?
Honestly, it's all about momentum. I don't think it necessarily matters how many competitions you're in at this point, and performances don't necessarily matter either. It's momentum and whether your boys are in the right spirit to get it done. And of course, when I start talking, Vader runs away, but nothing is new. Yeah, I don't care. Like we said, we gotta run agendas, and that's one of mine. So I'm of the opinion, I'm going to keep it short and sweet, because honestly, like I've been saying this all season. There's a point in the season where performances don't matter. And we have now reached that point because we are in April, right? And well, yeah, we're in April. We have officially reached April in the UK. We are 6 hours away in Kansas City. So I'm of the opinion where like momentum is everything, which is why like I'm not upset about the players coming back. I'm not upset about any of that. I'm not going to judge them for not going and playing against Bosnia on a plastic pitch somewhere. Like, I'm not going to do it. My whole point is that like it doesn't matter how many competitions you're in. If your players are playing well, they're going to deliver results for you.
Yeah.
And that's the same for Man City, right? So like Cherky, for example, he was taking the piss against us 2 weeks ago, and he's been saucing ever since, or a week ago, he's been saucing. So it's one of those things where you should be, big up Karma, you should be confident if you're a Man City fan to say, you know what, Cherky is going to be a guy for us leading in to get us the win out that we need to beat Arsenal to win the league, right? So long story short, it's one of those things where you just have to, it's all about momentum at this point. And Arsenal do not have a lot, right? Thankfully, we're going to come back. We're going to go up against Southampton. Hopefully we get that win. If we weren't going up against Southampton right away, then I would have a lot of issues, because Bournemouth has been a problem for us in the past. And that is the first team that we play in the league on April 11th. But we have a game away on the coast against Southampton. I think we win that game. We go to the semifinal. And then we come home, we play Bournemouth, and we'll win there as well. So again, like, momentum is everything. And if we do not win, and I think Don C will agree with me at this point, if we do not win against Bournemouth, we need, all 3 points. It's long. Mm-hmm. Because when I've said it on this, dude, I feel like a broken record, and I'm sorry, but I've seen this.
You have to say it, yeah, because
bro, no, I've seen this, and big up all the everybody that joined up from Ransom Saeed. When I talk about this manager, I talk about the fact that my biggest criticism is that he cannot pull out of really, really bad situations. And right now we're in a bad situation in terms of the club putting their head down. So when we are going up against a club like Southampton, we have to gain momentum. We have to gain some sort of form. If we gain form, then we can come home, we can play Bournemouth, and we can get all 3 points. We have to get all 3 points. Otherwise, I'm going to be sitting on here with a little bit less chest. My bra size will shrink because I'm going to have a little bit less chest. Because we've seen it before, man. Remember when we drew against Southampton at home in April? I haven't forgotten that. And it was under this manager, and he was under a team that was more than capable of beating that team. And then we got dunked on by Theo Walcott, who was in the twilight of his career. So it's one of those things where, look, like, just get the job done. Like, I don't care. Like, at the end of the day, I'll come back here after we've won the league, and I'll be like shameless about the fact that our players are not playing in this international break. I'll be like, no, they weren't. They wanted to win the league, so they wanted to come here, and they ducked international duty. Call them cowards, call them whatever you want. I don't really care, because my armpits are in the air. So
see, I hate that term coward. I really hate that term. Where
no, we've been getting called cowards though. That's the only reason I say it.
Yeah, but then it's dumb people that fucking know shit about fuck all blood. This is what I'm saying, and that's the
agreed. I completely agree with
like
you.
This, yeah,
I called them a different word earlier. Sorry, Flawless.
Do you know the funny thing is, and I'll reiterate this: why would you want your players to play a pointless game when you're in the title race? Yeah. Like, look, right, yeah. If you're mid-table Chelsea or something like that right now, yeah, you want your players to actually do your thing, yeah, right? Or
it's inaccurate, but it's funny. So hey, run it, man. I'm with it. Fuck Chelsea. I hear you on it, man.
No, actually, sorry. Fuck Chelsea.
No.
Fuck Chelsea.
Yeah. Nah, with that. Nah, it's just that I haven't seen a lot of them since them 2 beatings they got from PSG, but that's a whole different conversation, man. Super quiet, man. Barely seen any of them in the chat. Shout out Lewis, Prime.
No, big up Lewis. Yeah,
that's it. Just a couple of others, man. Scarce. Barely seen any of them. Sorry. Go.
Facts. But the thing is, yeah, it's the reality of it. Why would you want your players that's going for something that can actually get over 40 games flawless, yeah, in a season, right? Actually going for something, right? Like on 3 counts, yeah. Why would you play them in a pointless game and get injuries or possibly get injuries? Why would you want to risk that? You know what I'm saying? Your career, I get it, because he got more to play for, and guess what? Him playing in that game allowed his team to get through into the World Cup. I understand that, but why would you want your player to play in a glorified friendly? This is what I don't understand. Yeah, and people are so stupid they can't actually see the bigger picture. Whether they're injured or not, I don't care. Yeah, if they're not injured, I don't care. It means that at least Arteta's got fucking brains. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and the thing is, right? What? Okay, TJ, can I ask you a question? Do you think most of the chat and most of these Arsenal haters out here would have liked every single one of Arsenal's internationals to play a pointless game and come back all injured? Of course they would.
Oh yeah, facts.
Of course. Yeah. No, that goes without saying, man. That goes without saying.
That's why I praised. I said what Arsenal doing that is very, very smart. You have a title to go and win. That's why I didn't criticize it. If I thought it was quote unquote wrong, I would have said no. It's the smart move to do. You mentioned it. Fergie did it all the time. Shit, I do it on Football Manager. International friendly. All my players withdrawn. What that? International? No, we ain't doing that, man. We ain't doing that.
Mate.
None of that. None of that.
There you go.
You play Football Manager, Vale?
No.
Oh, you never played it? Okay, guys. I'm just asking out interest. Sorry, go on. Carry on, Dante.
Oh yeah. Great question. Did Harry Kane play tonight?
Nah, but I think I just seen Zay's Zay, shout out to Zay. He put out obviously his live stream, but that might be a legit injury. I think he's genuinely concerned.
Oh yeah,
I know he had an injury before this international break, because one of the Atalanta games, I swear he came off the bench or something like that. So I don't know if he's fully fit, and obviously he's key to what they have going on, because they on for. I think they're still in the Carabao Cup.
Yeah, Arsenal fans don't need to defend about their players not turning up for international duty. Like it doesn't matter. Like it's
for friends. That's crazy.
The beauty about it.
Agreed.
The beauty about it is you have to get over the line. Like you have to win this Prem. So whatever you do to get there, you do what you got to do. I hear it.
How am I shameless, Pops? That's what I want to know. What did I say that was so crazy? And big up to everyone in the chat, man, as well, man. Like, check 1, 2, run up that damn likes. I even check. Let me see how many we're on, actually, since we are here. Make sure. Let's check. 1 second. 63. Yo, girls up 90 likes, man. Girls up to 90 likes.
Yeah, what the hell? Yeah.
Get it up. Girls to 90 likes. Let's go there, man. Let's go there. We'll get up to 90 likes as well. So yeah.
Now the fact that I'm no longer in Champions League means 2 additional games for Arsenal. I think more wear and tear. There's more potential for something to possibly go wrong because they got 2 more games to play. City still in the FA Cup versus Liverpool. It's tough. It's an important game. Liverpool.
You're gonna win that game, Vader. Stop. You're gonna win that game.
I'm gonna win that game.
Yeah. Do you think you're gonna win that game?
I believe so. I think it's gonna be a tough
game. No, you're gonna win that. You're gonna win that game.
It's gonna be a tough game. It's gonna be a tough game. This is Liverpool.
I don't think so. I don't think so. I think you're gonna roll Mo.
Yeah, I actually want you to.
He's playing. He's not playing Liverpool, so he can be like, yeah,
you're gonna win. You're gonna win. No, you'll beat them easily. I think.
I think I'll win the game. It's not gonna be easy. Where's this? It's easy conversation. What was it easy to beat Arsenal?
I watched Liverpool. I've watched Liverpool.
We did. Like Kepa beat us. Kepa lost the match.
Stop it, Don C. It wasn't.
It was Kepa and Saka. It wasn't Arsenal FC. Kepa fumbled the ball. Yeah, you should know all about fumbling the ball. You're an NFL fan, is what I'm saying. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you might know about fumbling the ball.
Kepa's actually taller than Raya, right?
Bro, I don't.
What does that have to do with anything?
He's got Alex Manninger fingers, blood. Do you know who Alex Manninger is?
Hey, don't disrespect Manninger. He was bad in the Kepa. No, he's a bad number 2.
When Kepa signed for Arsenal account said raising our level. That's what Kepa was.
We also said that about like Raheem Sterling, but in a different way.
You didn't rate Manninger, Dunsey. You know, rate him.
I rated him, but he still had fucking banana skins as fingers.
Yeah, he still had his moments.
You can only blame Kepa for the first goal, though.
No, yeah, he is. No, I can blame for the first goal. That's what I said. Kepa and Saka. They're the ones who fucking let you manage.
Shout out Zah, man. Big up Zah every time.
Big up Zah, man. Good to see you, bro.
But a question I wanted to ask you, Veta, because I got to bounce you. Okay, you see in your next fixtures, right?
Yeah.
I know you fair. Your remaining fixtures.
Yeah,
I think you've got like nine so far. Yeah, because you still got to play Liverpool, and we all know you think that Liverpool's a tough match.
It is a tough match. Yeah. They're defending champs. Show some respect, guys.
Okay, defending champs. Yeah. In what spot? Sorry. Okay, then we move on from there. Yeah.
Wow.
No, bro.
I cannot believe he's propping Liverpool at this point of the season. I cannot believe what I'm hearing.
You've got to look down. Yeah, keep looking down the table, yeah, and then you might find it. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. They're as far as Spurs, yeah, but it was 10 places. It is where it is, isn't it? Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, okay, in your remaining fixtures, who do you think or where do you think you're gonna overtake us in your opinion?
Oh, that's it. See, this isn't something I'm accustomed to doing as a City fan. As a City fan, I don't do the projections, right? Arsenal fans, no disrespect, you guys like to do the calculations. You know, we're winning here. This team's dropping points here.
Man like us, we don't do that thing there, blood. We're realistic Arsenal fans. This is
fair. Yeah. Outside of this show, Arsenal fans like to do the permutations, the computations, and this is what's going to happen. But if I were to guess, I'm looking at 3 games in particular. 3 key games. All right. The first one is the Chelsea game. So I'm looking at the Chelsea game, and I'm not going to lie. I'm nervy with regards to that. They got a lot of talent over there. I know the manager, all that kind of drama, but they do have talent over at Chelsea. I'm looking at that game, and then it's obviously we play you guys at the Etihad. That's the second game, and then the third game is the game in hand. So,
okay, Palace.
If those and again, all my games are must wins until you guys drop points. But as it stands right now, I have to win those games in particular. If I'm going to assume you guys are winning all your games, right, or winning all your games until I play that game in hand. I need to win versus Chelsea. I need to win versus you guys, and I need to win that game.
You'll beat Chelsea.
Okay, well,
you will.
I'm beating
Liverpool. Yeah, we can write that one off.
Can we just write this? Yeah, can we just
write that off, yo? Yeah,
But Vader, you're still skating around my question. Yeah, because you just said like, let's just say your words now. Arsenal's winning our games, yeah, until we play you, yeah. Because once you play us, right, you got Burnley, right, afterwards, yeah, which is a sure win for you. You got Burnley away, but then you got Everton, a team that's at the Hill Dickinson Stadium, mad name, yeah, but it is what it is. They're fighting for Europe right now, yeah. Mm-hmm. Then you're going away against Brentford, and Brentford then Bournemouth. Bournemouth are always a tough game. We know that, yeah? And then your last game is against Aston Villa. So where do you think you're going to overtake Arsenal?
For me, but Dante, you for me to overtake Arsenal, you guys have to draw points. So you're asking me the wrong question. Okay, you need to ask me which games do I see you dropping points in.
Okay.
Because as it stands right now, I could win all my games and still not win the season.
And before you get to that, is there any reports of when that Crystal Palace game is going to be? You know,
no, but it's tough because they're playing in Europe, right?
Okay.
So because they play in Europe, they can't play midweek to kind of make up for the game. So I guess until they get eliminated is when that game's
they got to figure that out. They got to put that game somewhere. Yeah, sorry. Go on, carry on. As you were just asking that.
Crazy. So again, y'all thought I was gassing up Flawless with regards to get good answers. You got to ask a good question. But Dancy, you asked me how am I going to surpass or pass Arsenal? It really depends. It really depends on what you guys do because again, mathematically, I could win all my games and still lose a league.
What game do you think Arsenal's going to lose then? For you to, and where do you think you're going to leap for us?
Now, I'll be real with you. Like I said, I don't do the who's playing when and who you guys might be playing, but I will have to say again, where I was like, damn, Arsenal, they just look unbeatable. Took a drop. That belief in you guys just look unbeatable, you guys keep getting results, that took a drop. Y'all got that result versus Everton. I was like, oh my, of all the games, let's be real, of all the games where you guys should have dropped points, it was that one. 90 plus something minute, y'all got the winner and then went up to, got 2 goals. I see a little vulnerability, especially because I think my manager might have done one of got the note out, rolled it up, gave it to the pigeon. The pigeon now flew that all across England. I think the blueprint, I think the potential way to approach Arsenal is, hey, potentially, let's see whether it's true, whether Raya has that distribution, that he would have made the whole difference with regards to what Pep did. And if Raya was playing, it would have been a different story. Let's see if Gabriel, Saliba, or it wouldn't be Ben White, or would it still be Ben White? I don't know. Who would be your defense to still be able to pass along those lines? I think there's a game. There's a game that's going to mount because, hear me out, guys. TJ's distracted. I don't know what he's doing. Maybe he's buying some stocks. When it comes down to the concentration of games, and Flawless brought it up, I'm no longer in the Champions League. I think it's in that mix where you guys got to do double duty. You got to deal with Champions League and you got to deal with the Prem. I think one of those games you might be vulnerable in, but I haven't looked at the fixture list to actually say, you know what, it's going to be this game. I haven't.
I'll check the Champions League in regards to dates. Go on, Dempsey.
Okay, we've got after you lot. Yeah, we've got Newcastle away. Newcastle at home, Fulham at home, West Ham away, Burnley at home, Crystal Palace as our last game. Yeah, that's every single game after you. We're not including the Champions League matches because Sporting is a very hard team. Yeah, and to be the best, you got to beat the best, and we can only play the best that's in front of us. You know what I'm saying?
Wait, what?
Yeah, no, I'm just saying, bro.
Flawless. You see what this? You're already on the best side of the draw.
That's what I heard. That's what I heard. Is that to be the best, you got to beat the best, right?
No, but you're not on the best side of the draw. Don't do this.
Saying,
nobody
depends who you ask.
No, it does not.
We're on the side of the draw that we landed on because we got undefeated.
No, there's no 1 second, Donsey. It's unanimous. Everybody in their football mind, everybody knows there's the tough side and the weak side. You guys are on the weak side.
I don't understand why you're getting so upset. I don't know.
No, because Donsey's trying to do it. Hey, TJ, you like to talk to me.
Vader impression? Is that what
yes. He's trying to paint a picture. Come on.
Newcastle. If you get to the semi-final, Newcastle, Fulham, West Ham, they'll be around those games. They're the Barcelona, Atletico Madrid games is in the mix of those.
Don't try to save Donsey about the. No. She's trying to escape the weak side, strong side.
No.
Flawless, we know it's the weakest side. They know
that. That's what I'm saying.
Flawless topic here.
Relax. I don't have a dogma, so I can't hear what you're saying.
Cup against a League One team. Wasn't he playing up it? He says, yeah, it's a tough team. We
yeah, that's fair for you, man.
Okay,
He does the pep thing. Pep does that, man.
Like,
I'll always
remember. I
No,
remember when
guys,
Vader
guys,
was
no,
saying,
you don't remember
Kenilworth
anything,
Road
TJ. Stop it.
was a bad away day, like a difficult away day. Luton Town, difficult
Guys,
away day.
yes.
I remember this guy.
What you say, yeah? Platinum, bro. You get what I'm saying? It's the platinum, man. You get what I'm saying?
Vader comes on the show like we haven't been on a
freaking
podcast together for like the last 3 years. He will gas up anybody that any obstacle that Man City has, he will gas it up. No. But if it's Arsenal, he'll be like, you know what? Nah. Sporting Portugal, nah.
Okay,
that's nothing. That's easy work. You got to play Atletico Madrid or Barcelona in the semifinal? Nah, that's the easy side of the bracket.
It's the easier side of the bracket. Okay, hold on. Let me speak interrupter, please. Let me get the Mike Dawes.
Oh, you want the Mike Dawes treatment?
Yes, I'd like the Mike Dawes treatment, please. I want to say this, Don C. I'm really disappointed here. There is a strong side and weak side to this UCL draw, right? Now, are games difficult? Yes, but there's just like video games, there's different difficulty levels. Your difficulty level on this side isn't as high as the side with Liverpool, Real Madrid, Bayern, right? PSG. All I'm saying is we can have tough games, but there are tougher games. You guys aren't on the tougher side. That's nothing.
I get that, but like if you ask other Arsenal fans, yeah, we've already beat Bayern Munich. This is what I'm saying. Like last season in the group stage, we beat PSG, so it's not tough. We haven't played Sporting yet this season, so we just don't know. They might give us a great game out of it. You know what I'm saying? Jokovic is going home. He's getting overly emotional, bro.
This is terrible.
I've got to do the GLE thing, but we've got to put the storyline behind it. This is what I'm saying. It's not really a League One team that we're playing in the FA Cup here, but to be in this part of the competition in the quarterfinals, yeah, every team is tough because no team skated through to this side. Just look at Tottenham, blood. You know what I'm saying?
No team skated through.
This is your fault.
Hey,
sorry,
you said this, blood. You said this in the FA Cup here this season a few months ago, bro. You know what I'm saying? So do you know what it is like? Don't blame me, bro.
Wait, what did I say in the FA Cup that's now related to the Champions League?
Okay, I think you played a League One team, right? Yeah, and then you downplayed it like to say you're not gonna fucking run right through them, like your name is like your name is not one of the Kardashians or what.
Talking about the way you big up lower league opposition or opposition where you're heavily the favorite.
Yeah,
that's
big up.
No, okay. First of all, when I do big them up, if you choose to listen to me, I still say my team's winning. I don't say it's a 50-50. I don't say, I say it's going to be a tough game because obviously they're playing against four-peat, right, winners. They're going to bring their best game. But I still say my club's winning. I don't try to gas it this way.
It's just all the other stuff that goes with it. It's the hyping up of them.
Do you know what it is? You spend so much time, saying the other part, and then you throw in there subliminally. No. Is going to win.
You know what? I'm gonna start clipping myself up. I'm gonna start clipping myself up for fraudulent claims like this. Nah.
But you know, you always say it's your people that tell you the truth. This is what I'm saying. And you know,
you're telling me the truth.
I can't lie.
Listen, the fact that Don C came in here and actually wore his size shirt is not going to change my opinion today. All right? Because normally he tries to intimidate. Normally he tries to intimidate and he'll put on that medium. He's wearing his properly sized shirt today. I'm gonna say, when I do talk about my opponent, I will point out their strengths. And then I will also say, because I do this all the time with Flawless, I will then point out why I have confidence with my team winning. You guys don't like the time I spend respecting my ops. That's what you guys don't like.
Bro,
you guys don't like.
I'm respecting the weak side of the Champions League, in your opinion, is what I'm saying. Because just remember, to get to the quarterfinals, it's no easy feat. If that was the case, you lot will be there.
No. If I was on your side of the draw, best believe I'd be in the quarterfinals like you.
Oh, yeah. Bro, and the thing is, I believe that too. But that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, so I don't have an issue going up against the best. I don't see it as a slight. I don't see it as a what?
They're the best in Portugal. I'm respecting that fact.
That's fine. And you've played the best in Portugal before, mind you. It wasn't the UCL.
No,
it was the Europa.
Yeah, they beat us.
Yeah, and we played Porto before and beat them. So
when it matters, when it matters, they beat us. Is what I'm saying. So this is why I have to respect them, because history will tell you when it comes to this stage, they beat us in another competition, but it's still a competition. This is what I'm saying. This is why I respect them, bro. I've got nothing but respect for them. And you should. That's what I'm saying. They're a very hard team. This is what I'm saying.
Yes, they are, but they're not as hard as what is on the other side of the draw. The thing is, I would accept that. I would point that out. You, for some reason, don't want to be like, you know what, Vader? Yeah, you're right. Sporting is easier than playing against a Bayern over on the other side, or a Real Madrid over on the other side, or a PSG or Liverpool.
Players wise, I get it, but then just remember, every squirrel can have a nut. This is what I'm saying. Any team can have an outstudied game at least once, yeah. And if the whole team literally clicks once, right, like anything can happen. We saw it against Wolves and Liverpool. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Okay. Wolves have no right going to the current Premier League champions, with Wirtz and 450 million spent, right, and beating them. You know what I'm saying? They have no right, but they did. So we got to respect the opponent that's in front of you. And that's what I'm doing, bro.
So would you say Sporting? Would you say Sporting have no right to beat you guys?
No, they have a right, because over 2 legs, anything's possible. That's what I'm saying. Because like I said,
of course, things are possible. But
when you look at footballing terrorist, I'm in charge. Sorry. Yeah. I know it's nothing to do with it. My bad. Sorry. Go on. Sorry.
When you look at team v team, right? Team versus team. Yeah. You guys are favorites again for this.
Yeah, we're favorites. Facts. Yeah, I know.
Okay. Yeah. Now, would it be disaster settings if you were to lose to this Sporting at quarterfinals?
Yeah.
Okay.
When I saw our draw, it should be semifinals or
semifinals minimum.
Louder. Yeah, it's minimum. When I saw the draw, it should be semifinals minimum. No, that's fair. Simply because like we've got Sport, that we've got, who is it, Leverkusen, then Sporting. Come on, mate. Yeah.
Facts.
Like even on that, like let's put things in perspective where we're talking realistic now. Yeah. Fuck the hype. If Arteta didn't get us to the semi-final, right, that gives me more ammunition. Why would you want to do that?
Right. I hear it. Now, to go back to the conversation in terms of confidence with regards to possibly closing this 9-point gap on you guys and possibly winning the league. It looks at the Prem, and you mentioned the fixtures, but it looks at how are you playing midweek and weekend, because I haven't nerded out. I haven't geeked out to see what are the teams playing for that you would be facing. Are they on the beach? Are they?
Oh, you're talking about the Prem? You're talking about teams in the Prem?
Teams in the Prem, right? That Arsenal have to face, because if they play midweek and then they play a very motivated Prem team on the weekend, Arteta's going to have to. He's going to have to manage the squad. You guys didn't like when he chose to play, Kepa at keeper. He's going to have to choose. Someone's going to have to play midweek. Someone's going to have to play on the weekend, and those games can't stack up too much. So.
Their next 4, obviously, their next 5, but excluding City, they're all playing for something. So Bournemouth are still chasing down Europe. Newcastle are chasing down Europe. Fulham are chasing down Europe. West Ham are fighting for their lives. Then they got Burnley, who'll probably be gone by then. And then Crystal Palace might be on the beach last day of the season. But basically, their next 5 opponents, including you, are all fighting for something.
Yeah, but I could say the same thing about Man City.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Barring Burnley, because
they got the same. You got Chelsea fighting for Europe.
This is it, Don C. This is it. This is the conversation we're getting into right now. TJ. Now, has your confidence wavered at all? Has your belief in this manager that's going to be winning you the Prem, has that changed at all? Is everything kind of like, you know what? We're doing it. I'm not even really concerned.
It all depends on the Bournemouth game, to be honest with you. Okay. And I've said this a few times that we need to get 3 points. If we get 3 points against Bournemouth, it's over. But if we don't, then it's gonna be a fight the rest of the year. So yeah, no, I've been very shameless about the fact that I think we're gonna win the league, but it's all contingent on us coming out of the international break, winning against Southampton and winning against Bournemouth. If we win against Bournemouth, we're gonna win the league. So yeah. And I honestly don't think the Man City game is going to matter that much, to be honest. Okay. And even if we lose, like, we still have the advantage, right? We still have a 1-point advantage, but we have goal difference and we can afford to draw one game. And I don't think we lose. I don't think we lose or draw all of those matches, to be honest with you, just because the way that Arteta has this club set up. And I'm going to be honest with you, it's not the most fun to watch, but it is capable of winning a league. So yeah, and I will be shameless with that. I don't like saying that because I wish we were playing rock and roll football, Vader, and dunking on you, but that's just not how Arsenal are. It's not how we are.
I have to.
Okay.
Yeah, I know you agree with me, which is why you're having an issue.
I don't agree. No, I'm trying to find my words because I don't want to gaslight. I don't want to gaslight, so I was trying to find my words. I'm trying not to be me. I'm trying to not be me, so I don't come across
trying to not be me. So you're trying not to gaslight me. Okay, go ahead.
I get accused of gaslighting when I'm just being myself, so I'm trying something different. I'm not gonna go with the words that are first at the top of my head. I
think you need to really look back at this stream and like listen to what you just said, and then like really reflect on it. But keep going. Go ahead.
Yeah. Okay. So I don't want to say what's at the top of my head because it comes across as gaslighting. So I'm going to choose my words. You said that this style can win the league, and yes. I do want to stop you there, and I don't know if Don C would agree. I don't know if Flawless would agree, but I think this style is only winning the league because of the inequality of who you're competing against as of right now. I think
you can only play who's in front of you, though.
I know you can only play who's in front of you, but if you are playing teams that were at the level, we can all admit Liverpool aren't at that level this season. We can all admit City, despite challenging you, aren't at that level this season. I don't think how you've been playing can win you the league if those factors are different. If it is you know what, you do have a proper challenger,
but that's irrelevant. So
how's it irrelevant?
In the context of this season, in your own words, this season, it's irrelevant. So you can talk to me about this. You can drop this agenda on me in September, and I would be like,
"No, it's not." See again. Did I say anything that was trying to make an agenda? What? I'm pointing out. Because you said it can win leagues. I don't think this
season. I'm just merely saying what you
because I don't think Arteta can run it back next season. I don't think he can run it back playing like this.
Here's the thing, Vader. I don't disagree with you.
Okay, so what are we doing here?
Yeah, no, I'm just saying. Why?
It's not an agenda.
Bring it up. Well, why even talk about next season? Talk about this season. Talk about right now.
Because I was only challenging the point that you made that this style, because you don't like it. It's not rock and roll. It's I would have said hip hop.
Well, but honestly, I don't think rock and roll is going to win next season either.
90s hip hop.
You know what I mean? It's not exactly.
I don't think rock and roll next season either, because Pep is going to bolster his squad and the system that he thinks will win him the league, because Pep will be back next season. As much as everybody wants to believe that he won't, he will be there, right? And I know, Vader, in your heart of hearts, you know that he'll be there, right? At least for next season, maybe the next season after that.
The only reason he's not here next season is if we win the league.
It's not going to matter. He will be there because that's generational wealth. He could literally buy his own state and be the president of it. But my whole thing here is look, this is a league of system football. And we are well set up because we have a manager. As much as I don't rate him in key moments, he has set up a system that will allow us to win even if we play poorly, or get a result even if we play poorly. And that is how Pep has been running his system.
No, don't
deny it. Don't deny it now. It's fine. You guys, you have so many trophies that have you've literally built your dynasty off of this, and if you want to deny it, that's totally fine. That's up to you. But I am self-aware.
You know what? I'm taking back what I said about respecting your opinion. I'm taking that back.
You never respected it.
I did. I tried. I tried, and now I can't.
That's totally fine. It's fine. But I watch the games like you do. Okay, we're not Marshall. We don't watch highlights, right? We watch the entire game. And we are and we are able to form opinions based off those games, mostly because we don't have anything else to do on Sunday and Saturday mornings, right? Some of us have kids, some of us have coffee to drink, and different walks of life, right? So either way, look, at the end of the day, it's always going to be between Arsenal and Man City. Liverpool had their 1 year, right? Liverpool had their 1 year.
Yeah.
But we play solid system football. That's going to be boring, but it's going to get us points.
Stop doing this. We don't play boring football.
You
Stop
play
putting me
football.
into that same conversation.
Don't because you have Shirky. Don't. I have one dynamic player, so I don't play holy system football. No, you do. You do.
What?
And that's totally fine.
Okay.
You iced out Grealish because he didn't fit into your system.
We iced out Grealish because he was no longer effective and had whatever injury issues and whatever challenges that he had.
And then he went
but
to Everton.
I gotta rewind you. I gotta rewind this. I gotta rewind this. Nah, because if we're going back, because you mentioned,
I gotta get myself a soundboard.
No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't got the flow for it. You don't got the flow for it.
No, I absolutely do have the flow for it. Okay. I'm a wedding DJ, all right? I just haven't had the time.
Yeah, DJ with a soundboard is a dangerous thing in this space, you know, because the clips and things you would have on there is crazy. It's like with it is a dangerous thing, man. I think any
no. And I will give credit to Vader. I'll give credit to Vader, Marshall, and Staffy. The rest of them, please stop. Don't do it.
Yeah, that's it.
You know what? Let people find the rhythm.
With a soundboard, man. Be like, yeah, this Tottenham pussy out and shit like that. Yo, that's what
Don hasn't done it. You want to know why? Because Don C can just speak, and that's it.
Fuck Tottenham.
Yeah.
Pussy out.
Pretty much. Yeah.
No, but I don't. I said I know. I said I respect TJ's opinion. I'm gonna walk that back just a little bit, only because yes, we play systematic football, but our system does allow for creativity. Our system does allow for one or two mavericks. Our system does allow for attacking football, which is what we all like, right? What do they say in baseball, TJ? Chicks dig the what? The long ball.
I guess
exciting home runs. We like attacking.
In Kansas
football.
City, chicks dig the shortstop, but that's just something different. Because we got Bobby Witt Jr.
Right.
Wow. All right. Let me bring that back. But it's all about
we like defense out here. We like defense out here. In Kansas City.
Okay. Well, see, and again, everything you're watching is defensive because Arsenal, when you talk system, it's defensive. It has been an emphasis on defense. I would actually say Gabriel should be your player of the season because of what he's done defensively and what he's done with regards to
Gabriel or Declan Rice. I agree. Yep.
Sure. But the reason why I said sure.
No, you paused for dramatic effect.
I don't like you mentioned the number of trophies that City have won. You emphasize system, but don't put our system, Pep's City's system, and put that in the same conversation as Arteta's Arsenal system because they are worlds apart, right? They are. We have one that does want to score, that does want to have the beautiful game. Is it systematic? Do players know their roles? Do players have their spaces? Do players have their quadrants? Okay, sure. But is everybody racing back to get into defensive shape like what you see at Arsenal? No. So there's different emphasis on certain styles, certain systems. I'll have to say this, guys. I've been extremely proud of every Prem title that I've won. Style of play and outcome, right? Okay. I get it. You guys, 22 years. You know what's effective? You don't have to have good tasting food. You don't have to have food with flavor. You can have those gel packs that they have for astronauts. That's effective.
No.
If you need to get your whoa! Hey guys!
No, you're doing this on purpose.
Come on, guys.
Yeah, I'm not having that. I'm not having that.
Guys,
I'm not having this.
Come on, you guys don't like your style of football. You don't like watching.
No, I'm fine.
Let me use an analogy. I'm not using a gal analogy that Flawless likes to run. I'm not doing a gal analogy. I'm doing a food analogy right now.
Is pretty good football. I'm not gonna lie.
What I run to run? Yeah, you blaming me for that? Yeah. Carry on, man. Yeah, you blaming me for that? Yeah. You run them all the time.
You run them all the time. We're not doing that.
No, this guy runs these gal analogies with me all the time. You know, go on, carry on.
I enjoy your content. I'm a subscriber. I hear how you guys run it with the guys. So, but I have to say this. A meal's a meal. Right? A meal's a meal. You guys want this Prem title. again, you won't be, and I think I can speak for the two of you. You guys aren't proud of the football you're seeing from your team. But if it gets the job done, it gets the job done. And that's the difference in terms of...
Do you know what, Vader? Do you know what, Vader? Sorry for cutting you off. It's come to a point where I don't give a shit what kind of...
I hear it.
The reason why I say it, yeah, because I've seen some of the best goals come from Arsenal. I've seen some of the best plays, the best triangles come from Arsenal, yeah? I've been an Arsenal fan since Quay. This is what I'm saying.
Back in the day.
Yeah. No. When I'm saying, I'm talking about Arsenal, yeah? And I see us do that and not win anything, yeah.
But you've seen you do that and win something.
No. I'm not talking about them time. They should tell you why.
Why?
Because we've gone through many years of not winning anything while playing good football, then winning stuff while playing good football. Yeah.
Very, very true. Very, very.
You know what I'm saying? So if we're gonna do it as a percentage wise, yeah, right. Don't give a shit what style of play we do, because you know
you're lying.
Do you know why? Do you know why? Do you remember that rap? Did you remember that Giroud and Wilshere goal?
Yeah.
What did we win that season?
Okay.
Fuck all. Do you remember when we went to Baku? Yeah. Remember we went to Baku? Yeah. We went to that final against Chelsea. Yeah. We played some beautiful football under Emery. What did we win that season? Yeah. 3 seasons ago, yeah, where we played some of the best football that we've done in years, blood. Yeah. Right. What did we win that season? Yeah. So if we're doing percentages now, yeah, and I've seen us play some of the most beautiful football, but we can't get over the line, and this gets us over the line, I don't care, because if you want to talk about seasoning, yeah, and all of that, yeah. This could be the most unseasoned food, yeah. But guess what, yeah? At the end of the season, when I lift up the trophy, that's when I put the seasoning on it. You know what I'm saying? So I don't care, bro. Like it's come to that point, yeah. It's come to that point in my Premier League life now, yeah, where it's like, just win the league. You know what I'm saying?
Just trying to win. You don't care about the style or anything, which I get. No, I'm fully on board. No, it's just the way that you are. What's the word I'm looking for? The way you are addressing it sounds like a shot. That's what it is. It's funny though.
You literally just summarized Vader's YouTube career, so that's great.
Okay.
This guy will compliment you and slap you in the face at the same time. You know.
Okay. No. Exactly. Like literally, he's complimenting on your house, but he's also like throwing lit matches at it at the same time.
No.
The guy's absolutely insane.
I would never.
He'll compliment you on your house. We'll say, "Oh, you really like the color."
Yeah. But what about that driveway?
If you're kind enough to bring me to have me brought into your house, I ain't saying nothing bad. I ain't judging nothing. But guys, let's be genuine here. Let's be genuine. I hear Don C's point.
Vader saying, "Let's be genuine."
Yeah, let's be genuine. I hear Don C's point. All right, about you've had beautiful playing football and didn't win the wanted hardware. You've also had, and again, correct me if I'm wrong, Don C. Correct me if what was enjoyed most. You also had beautiful playing football and the hardware. That's what we all want. Like, I get there's levels. I get there's levels of happiness, and you're at the point where you just want the trophy. I get it. When it's been 22 years, you just want it. I don't care. I just want it. But trust me, and you know this. This is why I'm not judging you for saying I don't care how it's done. Just get me the win. Just get me the trophy. But I am saying what you do want. If we want to talk about levels of happiness, right? We're all married men. We know there's different levels of happiness. Yeah, facts. All right. I'm not going to use the gal analogy, but I'm just bringing that because I got the smile from TJ. I got the smile from Don C. They all computed. We know the different levels of happiness. All right. So I'm going to leave it there. Yeah. Right now, it's just getting done. Just get it done. Get the trophy.
I ain't gonna lie. Shout out to the 3 women that are married to each of these individuals for putting up with these 3 individuals. But carry on as you are. You lot are queens. Just want to say that you lot are queens. If you are watching, yes. Mrs. TJ to Mrs. Vader, you are queens for putting up with these 3. And I have to do it once a week, and it's a nightmare. Sorry, go on as you were.
No, and thank you, Tottenham, for taking this pussy out. This is what I'm saying. No, but what I'm saying is that You see, when we're talking about winning the league, you're talking to us like we're one of them, where that woke community, that's never really seen Arsenal lift a trophy, playing good football, or never seen Arsenal lift a trophy, right? We've seen Arsenal lift a trophy in our heyday, We've seen Arsenal lift trophies, and when I'm saying trophies, the latest trophies we've done is the FA Cup, right? So I can only go by
your
that
trophy.
standpoint.
Your trophy.
Yeah, so it's our trophy. I'll put my hand up to it. We won it the most times. It is what it's 14 times. Ole, and all that bullshit, right? But when it comes to actually winning a Premier League now, we've been second 3 times now, right? And I've seen some great football play within those times of us earlier on, within those times of us trying to win it, If we have to get over the line by giving you a great defensive masterclass, which people always say you need a great defense to fucking win the league, why not do it? Why not do it? So when you're talking about if it's good football, if it's bad football, it's all subjective. It's only because people have known Arsenal to always play good football. If this was Chelsea winning it, no one would say anything. You know what I'm saying this way? Because Chelsea are known to play with 2 back.
With your style has been different in modern day times, so that's why it's more like in the Premier League era. Let me say that you lot have played football in that way, whereas Chelsea, their titles have been built on defense.
But I have no issue with how you're playing and how you're winning it. However, I don't know if TJ is guilty of this. Don C, I definitely don't know if you're guilty of this. But just how it was mentioned, Chelsea's approach towards winning and how ugly or defensive it was, there were some that had a lot of negative chat with regards to it.
Yeah,
and
but here's the thing. Here's the thing, though. Like, sorry to interrupt, but nobody talks shit on Jose winning it the way he did defensively, because he set records. So, like, as long as you win it, who cares?
But you guys aren't even the best at doing it defensive. That's why
it doesn't matter. Who cares? Like that. That's my whole point, though. Is like, who cares? At the end of the season, I'm going to be flexing on you that I won the Prem.
No, again. I have no problem at the end of the season. The winner's the winner. I'm gonna be the first to say, congrats Don C, congrats TJ. Y'all won it this year, right? The same way y'all respectfully
to make sure
were
that you
telling me.
say that.
Wait, what?
No, I'm gonna bookmark that and make sure you actually say that. But keep going. I think you were gonna say what I expect you to say. So go ahead.
No, you were man enough to congratulate me when I won it. I would do the same to you.
Unfortunately,
Yeah, it's nothing. The season goes on. We still support our teams, win or lose, trophy or not. We're still going to be fans of our club. But when it comes down to, no one's going to disagree with you showing the armpits and being winners. But we all do this. You Arsenal fans, you guys take pride in your invincibles. Y'all could have won y'all could have lost the game. It would have meant less, right? It would have meant less. You did something special. That's all I'm saying. You're going to win the trophy. But it will mean less when it comes down to, this would have been something I'm proud of. I saw this with regards to the dominance of my team, or I saw this with regards to attacking, entertaining. My kids came. Everybody was talking about Arsenal this, Arsenal that. There's not much said in terms of wanting to replicate from an Arsenal standpoint, being leaders or being innovative or things of that nature. As of now, maybe that changes when you do win the trophy and they say, you know what, because everybody wants to copy the winners. So maybe that happens after you guys win the trophy.
I'm shameless, because then I will just turn around and say, fucking hell, Eze owns the fucking shithole down the road. This is what I'm saying. Did you see those great goals that he scored against them? You get me? Yeah.
Okay. All
so
right. Okay.
They could be my highlight moments, because it's like this. I've taken enough exams in my time to understand. And I'm at age. Yeah, cool. Shut up, man. You fucking don't know what you bitch. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I've had enough fucking exams in my life to realize it's not how you win it. It's just about winning it. Because it's in my train of thought, in my train of thought, and I'm just talking about exams now, the pass mark could be 80. You can get 81, You can get the lowest in class. But guess what? You passed, right? And isn't that the overall thing?
No, it's not.
Because
no, it's not. If you just got a passing grade and I have the choice of getting...
Listen to why I'm saying this, Because in 10 years' time, right, when we're older, still looking the same-ish, and our kids grow up and they're the next generation, Do you think they give a flying fuck about how they won it? They're just got the bragging rights of them winning it. Like my thing will be now, yeah. If we won the Premier League, my thing ain't how we won it. It's how come Liverpool spent 140 mil and lost it.
No,
that's my thing.
No, get it right. 450, fam. Sorry.
So 450 mil and lost it. That's what I'm saying. Because they were supposed to win.
And didn't even finish top 4.
And didn't finish top 4. And they made and added to that, made it Man United finish above them, considering they were in what space with Amorim and all of that shit. This is what I'm saying.
Football in hell.
That's
one of the worst managers of all time in the Premier League. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And they've got Lord Slot and they've got the number 10, the best number 10 and the best striker in English football, the best poacher. Oh shit, sorry. Forgot about one person. What's his name? That dude on the right hand side that should play winger, but is playing as a left back, and the right back that should be playing in the middle, and all of that bullshit. Can you see that?
I hear
you know what I'm saying? Yeah, a lot of bullshit, but it is what it is. Yeah,
I'm with you on Don C. I'm with you on that one. Again, I'm not accepting any chat for any Liverpool fan, regardless of how this season plays out. If I win it or don't win it, I'm not hearing any chat from Liverpool fans. They got nothing.
Yeah, hold
to say
that, Pops. Hold that, man. Hold that. Sorry, hold that. You taking shots the whole stream. Hold that. Shout out, Pops. Make sure you subscribe to Beige and Reds TV. But yo, hope you lot enjoyed the live. Sorry, go on, Vaya. Go on, say.
I just have one.
A few moments later,
I do have one public announcement to make. All right.
Oh God, make it quick.
all the young ones in the chat. All the young ones in the chat. I don't want Don C to lead you astray. All right. It's not just about passing. All right. It's not just about passing. I am not hiring the guy that just passed. I'm gonna hire the best. I'm going to hire the best
aim for
scorer.
the best test. You aim to get A on each test. Yes.
Didn't you want Arteta? Sorry, you was talking. Okay, cool. Okay.
Did I want Arteta?
Yeah, you wanted to be an next manager, right?
I would have taken Arteta as my next manager, yes. Yeah, but I would not accept. But I would not accept what he's doing as my manager. I wouldn't. And I know you aren't either. If he gives you the trophy, you still want him out. I think. If he still brought you a trophy, you still want him gone. Is that right?
I gave him the impossible task of giving me 4 trophies. He's lost one, so get the fuck out.
Wow. Okay. All right. So a very different that way. But I just want to address that. And one thing. I do respect TJ's opinion. I do. I wouldn't be doing content with him if I didn't. Don C and I always I like talking tactical with Don C because it stays on the pitch. It doesn't get overly insulting. And my man Flawless, bringing these collabs together works really well. I'm going to talk to my agent. And see, because I liked what we had today, but there's a couple of things I'm going to want to kind of tweak moving forward. But I enjoyed it. I hope the chat enjoyed it.
I told you, the chat loved it. The chat's been going off. And yes, Pops, the reason why, you took the cheap shots first. I see you, man. Just because I don't respond straight away don't mean I don't see everything. I see everything, in the chat. I see what everyone says when TJ takes shots or Don C or they. I see everything, whether they're blatant or not. No, you haven't this show. Actually, surprisingly, very, very surprisingly. Only a couple.
Why'd you add the surprisingly part?
Because it's an excuse. You know why? From when I said something to you before, and you was like, "Nah, now you're doing too much." So that's my response to that. With the great questions thing, I said I always ask great questions. Like, you're doing too much. Yes. See, I remember everything.
You said always. You said always.
Always do. But big up to everyone in the chat. You're gonna get more of these this week, people. So. Actually, let me get all the man them to shout out their socials and everything like that. TJ will go to you, let them know where they can find you, what you got coming up into the rest of the international break and after the international break as well.
Yeah, American Idiots on Friday, 9 p.m. UK time. We are back to our normal time because UK got with the system and did their whole daylight savings time thing. And obviously, catch me on American Waffle on Staffy TV on Mondays. Vader, apparently, we have a quiz show on Monday.
On Monday? All right.
Yeah, on Monday. Griggs is going to grill us about Premier League history. So, I may or may not be embarrassed there, but it is what it is. Either way, subscribe, hit the notification bell. I'm 5 subs away from 1900. So if anybody in the chat,
get over there.
You lot, he's only 5 subs away. There's over 200 of you lot in the building. 5 of you lot go subscribe to TJ's channel right now.
Absolutely.
Right now, go subscribe. Sorry,
Yeah,
go on.
and go watch my reaction to the U.S. getting absolutely turned over by Belgium the other day. It was a great show. Other than the fact that my country got absolutely embarrassed, and that's only the second most embarrassing thing they've been doing the last couple of weeks. But anyway, subscribe to me, appreciate it. And big up Flawless every single time, even though I ran a WWE style promo on you. But you deserve it. Let's be real. Big up Don C. Big up Vader. Even though I trash you every single time I get an opportunity. So
people, subscribe to TJ's channel. People, subscribe to TJ Warren TV. Again, links in the chat. It's right there. Don C. Same to you. Let them know what you got coming up. Rest of the international break. Once the international break's over, etc., the type of content, all of that good stuff.
Yeah, I think I've got I think on my channel, I think I've got something on tomorrow, but we'll see how it goes. As long as I can get on from work early enough, I'll do that. But first and foremost, yeah, people, make sure you like and subscribe to all of these legends out here. This is what I'm saying. Flawless, TJ, and Vader. Do you get what I'm saying? Because you see these mans, they give you some of the best content. I swear down, all different personalities, but all great in their same way. This is what I'm saying. Show each and every single one of them love all the time, people. And one last thing, yeah. Pops, this goes out to you, right? If Arsenal win the league, yeah, we better be getting that invite, yeah. Just dust off the thing and pass it over. This is what I'm saying. What did Buster Rhymes say? Pass the cup, yeah? Yo, Pops, pass the league title, brother. You know what I'm saying, yeah? That's all I'm saying, brother, yeah? But make sure you like and subscribe to my people each and every time.
So yeah, you lot again subscribe to Don C's channel, and we better have them 5 subs as well. Double check that, TJ. You lot, we're only asking for 5 subs. All the links are in the title for everyone's channel.
Three away.
Hey, 3 of you lot have not subscribed. Big up Northside for the raid as well, man. Shout out Northside for the raid. Make sure you hit the like here, subscribe. Same to you, Vader, man. Let them know what you got coming up. Rest of the international break, after the international break.
Yeah, I'm actually taking this international break just to recharge a little bit. It ain't no joke. I wrote it on my board. I'm trying to get gains like Don C, so I'm very focused on my health right now. Also, if you're gonna tune in, type in Vader Games TV. You see it right there on the link. My next show is gonna be Vader Games. My next show is gonna be 115. One question, 50 minutes, and I'm gonna have to talk about the exits that are happening with regards to Manchester City, because there's a lot of concerns amongst the fan base on, are we losing too much experience? Are we not going to be challenging next season? Is the 115 affecting us? 60-point deduction, all that nonsense. So tune in, hear me talk about it, and subscribe if you're going to be new. Much love.
Okay, there you go, people. So make sure, again, Vader Games TV, Donversation TV, TJ Warren TV. All the links are in the chat. All the links are in the title. All the links are underneath in the description. Or if you just don't want to be lazy, you can type them all in to the social. You can type them all into the search bar as well. Run up the likes, hit the subscribe button right here on Sarcasm City TV as well, please. Again, big up Rants for the raid. Big up Saeed for the raid. Big up Northside for the late raid. We will be redirecting over to the gaming channel as well. So we're heading over to the gaming channel, running some pro clubs real quick. Shout out to Omar. I see you. It's been a minute. Blessings. Big up Zay also in the building as well. And we're going to keep these crossovers coming. So tomorrow, people, we got the Mandem United with the Bayesian lot, people. So that's what it is. We got United and Liverpool tomorrow. So DJ Paul will be on me. Shout out Paul. Cuzzy Dazza will be on with me. Of course, Barnes ain't around, but Crabs and Pops will be on as well. So we'll be doing that. And then the one on Thursday is the Arsenal one with the Yardman show, people. So you already know that one's going to be good. You already know You already know that one is going to be good. The Arsenal one with the Yardman show. So it's just today, Wednesday, Thursday. But like I said, international breaks, we will keep them rolling. It's just tough to get everyone free and available. So I appreciate TJ, Don C, and Vader as well, because getting everyone around at the same time for over 2 hours is tough, especially in international break. Like Don C mentioned, like Vader mentioned about recharging battery. So I appreciate it. CRM, no, we're not running GTA, but GTA will be getting ran at some point this week, 110%. We're running EAFC 26, but we will. Don't worry about that. So we're crossing over to the gaming channel right now. Big love to everyone that's locked in. Don't forget this show. All the other shows on the channel.
The champ is here! The champ is here!
Bless.
City Major show after that. I'll talk to Vader, I'll talk to Barnes and Pops and Crab and see what they're saying in regards to that as well. And no, Tony won't be on there making a special guest appearance because I'm not trying to have the show be 4 hours. Respectfully, this one was 2 hours with these three. You had Vader in there with Kaneki and Lexus or 4. It's a scratch that. It's a Lee Gunner stream. That's what that is.
Yeah.
That's a Lee Gunner emergency.
Yeah.
My representatives won't have me do any more content with Lex. I've been told we. It ain't
So yeah, people, we are gonna close out. We're heading over to the gaming channel live in 2 minutes. But this has been the Manchester City Arsenal crossover Mandem City podcast. Gonna talk from the Arsenal podcast live on the Sarcasm City TV YouTube. Thank you very much for tuning in. See you lot tomorrow as well, 11 p.m. midnight UK time for the Manchester United Bayesian crossover. Big up.